Hello, hello, everyone! Welcome to the Scarlet Owl Tavern. My name is Cayde, and I'll be your DM today for the first time ever. I'm so scared, but we're gonna give this the good old college try. If my lovely players could introduce themselves from top to bottom, please.
Yep. Hello, I am Raddacted, and I am playing Raddacted. Yes, Raddacted. he, he- the name is censored all the time, so I need a moment to recall it.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm, mhm. Hi, my name's Breaks, and I'm playing Ashland.
Hi, my name is Chloe, and I'm playing Chloe the Tavernkeeper, and I don't know what's happening, and that's scary.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm
Pars.
Parsley, also known as Garden Jack. I did that backwards. Hi. I'm playing as Jack again.
Alrighty. um. Okay then. Without further ado, let's get into it. So today we start in the main tavern. It's around lunchtime, so I imagine a good deal of tavern goers should be milling about to get something to eat soon. But lo and behold, there's no food leaving the kitchen right now. It's practically radio silence, no chef in sight, and breakfast was a little bit strange too. The food wasn't quite its usual quality, pretty rushed it felt like, and um definitely not how Harold usually makes it. Um, it's strange, but of course, the most important part is that no one's cooking right now, and people are getting hungry. So, I'd like, again, from top to bottom, what are each of you up to right now?
Well, let's see. Raddacted's kind of milling about the room, just kind of sitting around, waiting to hear something's going on. He got a bit worried after breakfast felt a little, how do we say, continental, like specifically like continental breakfast. You know, the hotel breakfast you get. That's what it felt like, and it's like, this isn't quite right. I know Harold usually does a lot more for us. Hmm. He is discomforted by this.
How about Ashland? Yeah.
Well, there's like growling coming from the corner. Not because Ashland's angry or anything. It's just her stomach. Um, she was hoping to get some food, and there is no food coming. So she has been increasingly glancing back towards the door through which the food comes through, as if hoping that like by some miracle the food will appear. This is not happening. Um, Oh, but she does see Chloe. She's like, "Oh, hey, Chloe, Chloe, Chloe."
Chloe's been running around, frantically, and, like, trying to tell people, yep, nope, I'm definitely working on it, yep, it's coming out, yes, your order, yeah, I put it, yep, yep, and so she hears you and kind of, oh, yes, takes a second, runs over, hi, what's up, Ashland, hey.
Uh, has anybody checked on the goose?
Oh,
Like recently?
I mean, Harold's got it. He's got it.
Like,
He's always got it.
Chloe, there's no food. Harold does not have
There
got it.
was food this morning. Like,
You want to call that food?
maybe he's sick.
Maybe. Do what do we do if he's sick? Do we call a vet?
Oh. Jack, can you cook?
I think, okay, for one about breakfast, I don't think Jack noticed anything because she doesn't pay attention to food like that. But two, I don't think Jack is here in the main room today because she's decided to leave Chloe to her fate and take her lunch break now.
Wow.
And I think she's already, like, has gone to the kitchen to start making herself something.
Oh, you're already in the kitchen then?
Yeah, no, I feel like maybe as Chloe is saying, hey, Jack, can you cook? She just sees the door close. You have been left alone to rot.
Oh boy. Oh.
Okay.
Ashland? Can you cook?
What?
Redacted. Hey,
What?
you can cook, right?
Redacted's face kind of blanks for a moment. He's like slowly trying to process. It's like, maybe at the very least we could find the location of the infinite pizza box. That might be a good idea.
I don't know if everyone here wants pizza. There's a lot of orders that are not pizza.
Oh.
And I don't see Jade or Lewis, and usually they're the other ones that I ask to cook, so I don't know.
I mean, how hard can it be?
Right. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. You guys.
Okay.
I'll pay you back
Okay.
for your time.
Cool. Sure. Yeah.
I'll take that.
All right.
Okay.
Ashland
So
leaps over the bar.
I take it you folks are heading to the kitchen as well then.
I was gonna say,
Yep.
when Raddacted gets up, there's like a smear frame of his line art just being a few frames ahead of his color.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Well, since Jack was first in the kitchen on her own, I do want you to make me a perception check as you enter the kitchen, Jack.
Yay! I love making it though. Am I allowed to use physical dice for this?
Yeah, absolutely. Just make sure to post the results in tabletop rolling just to keep them,
Will do, boss. Now here's the decision of if I use the jack dice or if I use this rubber ducky dice that I have.
Ooh.
Rubber ducky dice.
dice.
I'll use the ducky dice when I'm in the fridge.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, that's that, plus her... What the fuck did I just do? What the hell? Oh, I accidentally made my UI bigger.
Huh?
How do I...
Oh.
You can do that on Discord?
Oh, there we go. Okay, figured it out. Yeah, it's control plus or minus.
Accidental
Anyway,
large reduced
That's
casting.
terrifying.
It is. It's so scary. Anyway, I love Jack's modifiers. 21.
Okie dokie. I'd say the very first thing you noticed, very obvious, is that the kitchen is empty. There's like the remnants of where someone was cooking earlier, but as far as you can tell, no one's in here anymore, at least. And, whatever food stuff is lying around is like room temperature. It's not really like hot or cold, like it just got pulled out of the fridge or anything like that. It's just kind of sitting out. And the second thing you notice, I think, is the strange sort of like rattling sound that the fridge is making. And it has been for like maybe day and a half, 2 days now. It's just kind of been broken. It's been kind of, the cold has been kicking on and off and stuff. The fridge has been broken. And I figure that if you've been in the kitchen at all, you probably know this. Which Jack is kind of the tavern's jack of all trades, aside from Lewis, so I figure she's probably been in the Yeah, I figure she's probably been in the kitchen at least once in the past couple of days, even briefly, yes?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know how often she, like, actually orders from Harold. She just, like, she likes making her own, like, lunch and food and such and such.
Mhm.
So she's definitely been in there.
Yeah.
Like, she frequents the kitchen.
Mhm. So you're aware of the fridge's happenings the past couple of days. The only thing of note in that regard is that it is a little bit louder today and a little bit more like making that sort of kind of metallic groaning that some machinery does, or technology does when it's fritzing.
God, we need to get that fridge replaced. Harold? Harold! Did he? Wait, maybe he went to hire a repair guy? In the middle of the shift? Maybe. Harold! She's just gonna... She's She's gonna kind of look around and see if she can find the goose, maybe while simultaneously like grabbing some bread for a sandwich.
Yeah. I
was gonna say this seems like a good
Yeah.
moment for us to step in. We're not
Yeah.
Harold, but
Mhm.
like I feel like the door opens, like the kitchen door opens, and
Yeah,
it's like
I
they're
figure-
walking in.
Yeah, I figure that as Jack is, getting her stuff out and just starting to, make herself a sandwich, that's when you guys roll in. And if you guys can make me perception checks as well.
Okay, dokie.
It's still.
Hmm.
I really need to get a better
Oh
modifier.
God.
Never mind!
+1 perception, Chloe.
Her wisdom is not that high.
Yeah.
Here, wait, Cayde, can I make a funny thing before you describe their perceptions?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Jack is calling for Harold at the moment. She hears the doors open and is just like, "Oh, oh, you're not Harold." You can say your
I could be
descriptions
Harold.
though, Cayde.
Yeah.
Ashland replies.
You're not a bird.
Why?
So as you all enter the kitchen, I think, like, Raddacted and Chloe, you both get all that I described to Jack before. Breaks. Ashland probably only notices the kind of rattling of the fridge. You don't know if maybe Harold's in the back. You can't really see. Well, no. Yeah, you. I think it's pretty obvious that the kitchen is gooseless, actually.
It's
But maybe you
gooseless.
just don't quite notice just how loud and how bad the fridge sounds. And you also don't notice what I think everybody else notices here in a second, because as Jack has turned around and is starting to prepare a sandwich on the countertop, maybe looks at you guys as you enter, and then, she's just faced away from the fridge. I do think that Raddacted, Chloe, and maybe belatedly Jack, you kind of notice a creaking sound from the fridge, like the fridge door opening.
Is Harold in there?
Oh.
No, I mean I don't see why Harold. I thought Harold went out to like call a repair guy for the fridge or something.
I hope so. Because I certainly forgot to. But
Chloe.
I have a lot going on. But yeah, it's possible that he's in here.
Raddacted is approaching the fridge.
I mean, I think that, as you draw closer, nothing more really happens. The fridge door is just, like, slightly cracked open a little bit. And you can kind of see the light from, the fridge light peeking out a little bit, but,
Maybe it still seems like it's on.
Well, is it actually a fridge in there, or is it something else? Can you see?
Better not be those damn shrimp again.
It might be the shrimp. The shrimp? Wait.
The shrimp? What?
Yeah, the shrimp that Whispering Ones may or may not have accidentally sent. Well, not accidentally. No, I think those shrimp got sent to hell, or just completely.
What?
I don't know.
What did the shrimp
Anna,
do
there
to
were shrimp
deserve
in there.
hell?
They died. There were souls in there. You know what
Oh.
happened. Or, no, you don't.
I really don't.
I know what
actually
happened.
have more You do?
You do?
I mean, I'm just making assumptions based on what I've seen previously, but we don't need to talk about that.
You know about it.
Okay.
Don't worry
Could-
about it.
Could I
Shrimp
have
hell.
Ashland?
They may have come back from the grave. I don't know.
Could I have Ashland just like nonchalantly walk over and open the fridge door?
I do think as you get close and start to reach out to open the fridge door, it does shut again.
Oh.
Maybe it is a shrimp.
I
I
ain't
don't
taking no
think
for an
the
answer.
shrimp-
Ashland's gonna try and pry the door open.
Give me a strength check, actually.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. 18.
18. Okay. I do think that there is some resistance, oddly enough, but you managed to get it open without too much trouble.
I think while they're pulling, like, Chloe just mutters like, "Oh, this better not be one of your new tricks."
And
The fridge.
with but when you do get it open, Ashland,
Mhm.
I mean, it as far as you can tell, it looks like the normal fridge again.
Is it cold in there, or is it like on the fritz?
It's like you can feel the cool air pumping out the vents, but you can tell that it like just kicked on. And it wasn't working before. Like everything else, like the general air of the fridge feels kind of warm. You can just feel like the coolness from the vents.
I was
starting
gonna say,
to
it
come
looks
in.
like it looks like there's a light, moist condensation on everything
Ugh.
from like everything
Yee.
kind of being too warm and then cooling down.
Ashland takes out the milk, opens it, sniffs it, puts the cap back on the milk, and puts that back in the refrigerator.
Hey,
Uh,
Chloe, I
is
think
it-
you might need to close out down the kitchen for today.
Well, I mean, it can't be that bad. Chloe's gonna take the milk and sniff it, and then try to take a sip of it.
Oh no!
Oh my
wait.
god, no, don't!
Ashley
No, you
claps a
deserve
hand
this.
over Chloe. Ashley claps a hand
let
over
her
Chloe's
drink
mouth.
Let her drink
No,
it.
no,
Let
no,
her drink
You don't know
No,
let
for
her
sure
make
until
the-
you try it.
Like, it smells like cheese.
You don't know.
Ew.
Cheese is good.
The cheese from the milk
Not
carton is
when
not
it's-
good.
Do I may need to
I'll
make a
be
con
back.
save?
I'm gonna go tell
I mean, if
everyone
you
that
can-
the fucking
If you
kitchen
can
is
manage
out
to
of
drink
order.
it beyond everybody trying to stop you, I'd say
Okay,
roll
I don't know. If
context
I don't know if she
and
actually wants to
testing
drink
dice.
it that much. But she also doesn't like being defeated. This is a predicament.
Hey,
No.
I'm not stopping you.
I no, I think she goes, "You don't know until you try it," and then she lifts it up just enough that she can. It's like getting close. She goes, "Nope, yep, it's bad," and then puts it back.
My brain just gave me like a hyper realistic zoom in of like the front of the milk carton, just seeing how slowly the milk's dripping out. I was like, nope, never mind.
Let's never touch that again. Actually,
Just
Can
I
we
wait.
could put my yeast in there and see how well it grows.
Ugh.
As an
So wait, are we
experiment.
gonna have to get? Are you gonna have to get rid of all of this stuff? Because clearly it's not refrigerated properly. Radda
Well-
is just kind of looking around at all of the shelves, like
This could be a
that's
different
gonna
fridge.
be it could be a what now?
Sometimes I open this fridge and it's this, and sometimes I open this fridge and it's like just radishes. So I don't know if this is like my fridge or if this is someone else's fridge or if this is like a broken, like a bad. You really can't be sure, actually.
Ashland squints and starts opening and closing the fridge door rapidly.
That's a great question. Yeah, what happens if that happens? What happens?
I
Cayde?
mean,
What's
as you
going
keep,
on?
like,
Huh?
as you keep really close. Shut the fuck up and let me speak. I love you, Chloe. But as Ashland, as you're opening and closing the fridge really quickly, it seems normal. Like the hinges creak, and every time you close it, it does that like groaning sound again. But when you open it yourself, like it just just opening and shutting it quickly, it's just normal as far as you can tell.
No radishes.
No.
No radishes.
It's actually more concerning that it's not acting weird than it. You know what I mean? Like it's
I
like
mean, it's not working, so
well, yes, and that's concerning. But to me, it's more concerning that it's opening up to the same thing every time. You know, like it's like if you woke up one day and I was a normal person. You know what I mean? Like, if I acted like a normal person,
wait.
like, that would be more concerning than the fact that I'm normal.
Raddacted's kind of shaking his head like, wait. Okay, so the weird, not the same fridge thing is intentional. Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, it's built like that. I mean, I assume.
He's gonna try and use magic awareness to see if he can actually identify, like, if there's, like, magic in the fridge right now.
So just identifying if there's magic in the fridge right now, not type or anything like that, just if magic is present.
Yes, the ability does have, like, you learn which school of magic it belongs to when you sense a spell, but I don't think this would count as a spell specifically.
Yeah.
Unless
I was
Chloe
about
says
to
it does.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say I wouldn't know what type of magic to classify the fridge as, but you can sense that there is magic. Like, it is
Transmutation, probably.
a strange fridge.
Okay. It definitely still seems... Well, it definitely still seems active.
Like not normal? Like, it didn't turn, like, into a normal fridge?
Yeah, no, there's still definitely magical energy in this thing.
Oh, thank Peck.
I do want to ask, like, are you just having the fridge sit open while you guys are... Did somebody...
Ashland is just kind of digging through, like, looking for anything that's salvageable.
I was gonna say, stuff's already going bad in there. What harm is keeping the fridge open gonna do any more besides just make it go even more bad than it already is?
There's like some celery. There's like fish bones. What?
May I look around the back of the fridge and see if it's plugged in or whatever?
Yeah. Go ahead. You can roll a perception if you wanna.
Cool. 9. That's about right.
I mean, as far as you can tell, everything seems to be in order.
Well, it's definitely my
You
fridge.
can't see anything out of place.
Puts hands on hips. Definitely my fridge. Definitely broken.
A broken fridge and a missing goose. Maybe Harold really did go out for a repairman.
I mean, Harold could be in the fridge. We gotta close it.
I'm like waist deep in here. I don't see Harold.
Oh, no. I mean, it goes different places. It's a teleportation, time-traveling fridge, but you gotta open and close it and get a different...
I mean, I opened and closed it pretty rapidly. It seems stuck.
Maybe we opened it too rapidly? We can close it and wait a few minutes?
Alright.
Then open it again? Maybe it'll fix everything. You never know.
Ashland obligingly steps back, dumps a bunch of stuff into the trash, and then just closes the door.
There's like a... as Chloe looks into the trash, and her face drops into an upside-down U.
So...
Staring at the fridge.
While we wait, is it okay if Raddacted goes to look to see if how Jack's holding up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, Jack hasn't gotten back into the kitchen yet. I'm not sure if...
Yeah.
I was just waiting for Cayde to, like, switch came whenever the scene ended. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was about to, like, check in on you because I was just gonna, like, let you come back whenever, but you've been away a bit.
I'm alright with letting the situation play out.
Yeah. I mean...
Ignore that.
I don't need to be in the gallery. Oh my god.
What are you doing over there?
Saddest face. Here, I need to pull up this too.
I forgot that existed!
Tavern!
Oh. How dare the gallery be funnier than us in our own, game.
Anyway.
I must look away.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. I'm Markiplier now.
What?
I feel like Jack at the current moment is just like after telling everybody that, like, hey, yeah, the kitchen, apologies to everybody, but the kitchen is now out of order and closed. Sorry about that. Maintenance issues. Jess probably started, like, handing out coupons to everyone who have been expecting food, because that's a lot of people that didn't get served.
Mm.
And also refunds for anybody who's, like, I mean, usually people pay after they get their food, so I don't think any refunds actually needed to be made. It's just, like, coupons.
Yeah.
Oh man, who gave out all my coupons to Chicken Queen? I can't believe this.
To the tavern, not to other places.
Who gave out? I can't believe people give out coupons to my tavern, my struggling financial tavern.
This will bring you back. This will bring in business, idiot. Anyway.
Hey, I mean, to be fair, Chloe does have a point. This place is in a bit of disrepair. Redacted
I think we
points
should
to the
move on.
fridge.
This will keep our customers who have been currently disappointed.
Well,
It's
they shouldn't
called
have trusted a
business.
bar to give them food. Feed them
You're
tortilla chips
even
or
in
something.
this room right now.
Nope, I'm not. It's my spirit. My
Shut up,
speaking in your
God.
conscious.
Shut up, God. Shut up, Chloe, in my head. Get out of my head.
Defects
Jack's
checking on her
lively
behalf.
inner
Skin.
Redacted did go out to check on Jack, so I think he's like seeing Jack just kind of like, you know, like getting out the coupons like, okay, yeah, something weird's going on with the fridge. So
Oh,
if you
God.
wanted to come and help out with that, I don't know if you can.
Alright, I'm basically done handing out coupons. Hopefully that should keep whatever customers that aren't actually regulars. Alright, she's gonna put the little book of coupons just under the desk where Chloe can't find them.
I don't even think Chloe knows they exist.
Yeah, no, Jack probably made these coupons.
Yep.
And is going to follow Raddacted back into the kitchen.
Ashland is on top of their fridge like a gargoyle.
Incredible. I think that like I think after like a couple minutes as Redacted and Jack are walking back into the kitchen, the door like squeaks open again, just cracked open ever so slightly.
It's open.
Okay.
Ash.
Chloe has,
What else on
what-
here?
Chloe has a hand on her knife handle.
So as you can see, things are concerning right now. We don't really know what's going on.
Shh. We're gonna try not to scare it.
I'm gonna go grab my rapier. She's gonna leave again.
Redacted is just kind of blinking like, oh wait, are people actually taking this seriously?
I don't know. I just want to be careful in case something managed to get in the fridge again.
You never know. You never know. It's those raccoons again.
And just for the
Hopefully there's a
sake
star
of
behind the-
Jack not disappearing for the entire conversation again, she's probably back within the minute or two.
Mm.
Urgent rapier.
Agent. Emergency rapier.
Mhm.
Ashland from on top of the. Can Ashland see anything from her vantage point on top of the fridge, or is it just literally cracked open?
It is just barely cracked open at the moment.
Okay.
I do want to ask though, who is closest in front of the fridge, not on top?
Probably Chloe, because she was in there with Ashland when Raddacted and Jack went out.
Okay. I think that after like maybe a second or two of stillness, the fridge door flies all the way open, and I need you to make a dex save for me, if you will.
Yay! Oh boy! I'm so good at this.
Okay, 15. I think you just you just managed to get out of the way as like these gooey like orange slime tendrils lash out and try to grab you, and when they miss, they immediately shoop back into the fridge, and it's just glowing inside the fridge now. Like that fridge light, that is, it's all that light in the fridge. Nothing else can be seen through the light right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Well, that's
Nice
new.
dodge. Damn, what was that?
And back. Why are you guys yelling?
There's something in the fridge.
Tentacles.
Fucking knew it.
Orange.
Slimy.
Not good.
Like a slime mold.
I don't know, but it went back in there. We should probably
Really
follow
big.
it.
Jack is going to walk over and open the fridge.
Oh, it's still open. It's still sitting open after
It's just
the
glowing?
tendrils threw it open. Yeah.
Big glow portal.
Well,
I
Who's
haven't
coming
eaten
with me?
Lunch yet.
Ashland's going in.
Redacted is just going to take a small breath, focus himself, and then he's going to cast Mage Armor on himself.
Smart. Thank you,
And by,
Raddacted, for having
and
the
by
brain cell.
cast Mage Armor, I mean, okay, time to roll to see if wild magic hits. Okay, we're fine.
Yay!
Yippee!
Yay!
He's getting better at it.
Yahoo! Okay, so Ashland's already heading inside the fridge. Is anybody else following?
Man.
Redacted is now
Like a
following in
sandwich.
now that he has his Mage Armor on.
Okay.
Jack is now realizing she no longer has the time to make herself a sandwich, grabs a piece of bread and just stuffs it in her mouth, and she will follow.
The traditional anime schoolgirl running animation. Fridge.
Just imagine that, but said schoolgirl is tired and holding a weapon.
Nice.
Miss Tavernkeeper.
Oh no,
Are you
yeah,
going?
she's I mean I imagined her leading the charge, but yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because
I
she
didn't
said
hear
who's
that
coming
you-
with me, and then like, yeah, but I didn't make that clear, so that's on me.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. Okay then. So, you all enter the fridge, and you don't hear it or see it. But as the camera zooms out, on the fridge, we see the door creak slowly shut, and then as it fully shuts, it makes this resounding noise. And then we cut to the fridge interior, where it looks like a snowy wasteland.
Well, shit.
Oh,
Wasn't expecting this.
should have brought my thicker cloak.
Should've brought my cloak.
Oh,
Redacted. Hang on, I'm rolling a hammer space really quickly.
Mhm.
Oh, just barely made it. Yeah, Redacted is just reaching into his hammer space, and he does pull out like this big brown cloak that he just drapes over his head.
nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Ashland is making snow angels.
Oh.
Ashland, focus.
Jack is going to.
The snow could be poison.
Ashland looks at the snow. Ashland takes a handful of the snow.
Does not stop her.
As far as you can tell, Ashland, it smells pretty normal.
Ashland takes
Like-
a bite.
It tastes like frost.
It's just snow.
Doesn't look like
Ouch.
asbestos to me.
Oh, I can guarantee something. The fridge is definitely cold now.
Yeah. Is this
Yeah,
where
this
all the
could
cold
hold-
went?
This space could hold so many groceries.
That's true. Now, if only we could guarantee coming back here whenever we needed to get something, that would be very, very smart and very effective.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, that's not really how the fridge works.
buy a new fridge.
I think now is a good time for to go ahead and ask you all to give me perception checks in this new and
Oh,
peculiar
boy.
environment.
Oh man, I
A
did
6.
say that I would
Snow
use
angels.
my duck dice.
9.
Alright,
More
that's
snow angels.
not a
6.
good
Snow angels.
roll. That's a 14.
That's
You
still the
have the
best
best
out
of
of the
them.
group.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's really bad for Jack. A
Impromptu
14?
snow fight,
My
maybe?
god.
Huh?
I think Jack is too busy with her piece of bread.
Well, no, I'd say that, 14's good enough. For the rest of you, you just kind of like note at face value, like, yeah, this place looks like a snowy wasteland, and the horizon is like strangely like a murky yellow sort of color. Like almost like kind of mustardy, I guess, is the right shade to use.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's not actual mustard. That's just the shade of yellow
Just like a
that comes
mustard
to mind.
yellow. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know, I do.
And it looks like, watercolor painted backgrounds in some cartoons.
Cool.
And that's like really about all that you note. It just kind of drifts of snow as far as the eye can see in any given direction. And then as for Jack, with that 14, I think you do gather, the rest, like, as everybody else does. Snowy wasteland, the horizon is kind of this weird, musty yellow color. But then as you look closer, you note that the horizon, while it, at first you thought maybe it was just a skyline, it is walls, distant walls. You are inside the fridge, you can gather. This is still the fridge, not some weird extra plane or anything. Well, as far as it goes.
That doesn't spell good things. Last time I was in a place with yellow walls, I was in the goddamn bag rooms. I don't want to be there again.
But among that, you also note, like, off in the distance, there are also, like, little landmarks. You see kind of icy peaks, some of them looking like, just mountains or shards of ice in the distance, some of them more cube-shaped, but notably mountain-sized to you, considering the distance. You can see off sort of to the east, from where you're looking anyways, from where you're facing, is like a group of little structures that look like maybe tents or houses or something. But other than that, like maybe some tall snowdrifts and not really much else.
Civilization in the fridge.
Hmm?
Nope. Hey guys!
Yeah.
Houses
Snowball.
and or
Houses?
tents, I can't really tell at this point.
Who?
But, if being in the Feywild and venturing for who knows how long is hobby anything, if you see civilization, we should probably go to it. So I'm gonna go there now, and she's gonna start walking.
Raddacted's just kind of blinking. Considering he was probably the least distracted out of the group, he was just kind of huddling in his robe to get warm. He's gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna get left out here all on my lonesome, and he's just gonna start following Jack.
Also, everyone, make sure not to stay still too long, or you will freeze.
Yeah, I will say I think one of the reasons that Chloe rolled so bad is because she's also distracted by trying to create a fire. She's like trying to clear away some snow and make a fire. Is there dirt under the snow?
Oh god. Chloe.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Chloe?
Hello?
Hello? I can't hear anything.
Oh,
Connect.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey.
Hello?
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 Okay.
Hello.
Okay,
the
that
chat
was
room
bizarre.
broke again.
Oh,
Why does this work?
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, the other one got killed.
No, he just moves
No,
it up.
it just got moved.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was saying, is there dirt under the snow because Chloe's trying to make a fire?
No, underneath the snow, and it's not really a very thick layer. It just takes like a few seconds of scooping and swiping before you're able to get to the ground. It's just kind of metal and plastic or something underneath.
Huh. Well. So much for that.
Hey, Chloe.
Huh?
Path. Snowball.
Okay, alright. Okay. Does it hit me? It does not. Snowball back.
Oh!
They are so distracted.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
Hey, are you two gonna come with us or what?
Oh, we're
What?
right. Okay,
Where are you
adventure
going?
time.
Oh, yeah.
Civilization, not freezing. Get the fuck
Civilization? Okay.
The plot's this way.
Okay.
We're trekking across the Alps. And by that, I mean the
Trekking.
fridge.
Trekking across the fridge.
It's one of those
over here.
Fellowship of the Ring sequences.
And I think as you're going along, it's like probably honestly, with how big this space actually is to you guys as you are right now, it's probably a good 20-minute walk to this little maybe 20 to 30 minutes to get to this little area with what can be assumed to be tents and kind of look like that as you get closer. Tents and little structures.
I will say this entire time Chloe's been hurling firebolts at the snow just for fun to melt it. She would.
Well,
Mhm.
okay.
I believe it.
Just off to the
Zap.
side. They're
Zap.
walking. You should just occasionally be like, throws one over there. Throws one over there.
Chloe proceeds to break her own fridge again.
Ashland starts making snowballs just like, pull!
I think with one of these random firebolts you're throwing everywhere, I think at some point something hisses, and a little French fry spider scurries away.
Oh no,
What?
I know where we are. You motherfucker, of course you would.
Hey, hold on, I gotta look this up.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's
I have suspicions.
it's just my little reference.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's probably not the actual French fries spider that I was looking at.
It's
Is it a real it's a real
spider?
snack. Oh, it's from a thing, and not the real actual spider that looks like French fries. Got it.
Oh no.
What do you
What?
mean, Chloe?
I was
What
looking
do you
up French
mean?
fry spiders, and there's a lot of things that have French fry spiders.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm looking that up.
Ugh.
don't look it up.
Ew.
It's what did you learn nothing?
No.
Wow. Anyway,
We
Chloe
apologize
proceeds
any
to stop after
arachnophobes in the
this.
audience.
Yeah. You watch the
Thankfully.
little French fry spiders scurry off, and in the distance you can also see like little food animals and bugs roaming about. There's like a little beetle that looks like a burger or something off trundling off in the distance.
This is
And
Ashland's doom.
you can see like a moth that looks like a cheese puff fluttering by.
Raddacted is just kind of looking around like, oh, this could be this. So this is what happens when you let your fridge overheat a little bit.
Mm.
I didn't think it was, but well, here we are.
Ashland's stomach is growling. She's just watching these animals.
Look at those little things. They're like little bugs that are also snacks. Man. I wonder if anyone's thought of this before.
But yeah, you just see like every once in a while these little critters just roaming about in the wastelands until finally you start to get near what appears to be like a little village.
On the way there, can Jack try to, like, pick up or pet one of these little guys? She is kind of endeared to them.
I'd say probably I'd say probably at some point you get close enough to like a little what looks like a little baked potato wrapped in tinfoil off to the side that's just kind of like just kind of scooting around sniffing at the snow and stuff and peeking at another like little cheese puff moth that flutters by.
Hello, little thing. Oh
Careful,
my
don't touch
goodness,
that.
You're like a potato.
Careful, don't touch that.
Or what, Chloe? Or what?
Her hand ignites in fire.
Oh.
You don't know what
Jack's
it
gonna
could
touch
do.
it out of spite.
Oh my god.
He's gonna give it the gentlest little pat on the head.
Shoot. I mean, Chloe's gonna try to destroy it.
No!
What?
That's like a little, like a bug! That's like a bug! What the hell? That's like a baby! That's like a little potato! What the fuck?
I will say that Jack, the moment you give the little baked potato bug a little pat, it jolts and immediately tries to headbutt you. Make a deck save.
I
That's
can
a
do that.
25
Chloe-
for a firebolt ranged attack.
No! Wait, what? Alright, dex save, right? Okay, that's that plus. Oh god damn, Jack is a +8 to dex saves? She's a
What?
bard. Alright. Shit. Anyway, I'm fine.
Yeah. You managed to reel back in time to both avoid the little baked potato bug from headbutting you as it kind of growls, and then to avoid the firebolt that's hurled at it immediately after, and it ignites into flames and lets out a little squeal and starts like running around in circles and just kind of bolts off in a random direction away from you guys.
Chloe!
It did something to my fridge. I don't trust anything in this place.
It was literally just a bug!
You don't
What
know
the
that it tried to
fuck?
hurt you.
It's a wild animal, of course it did!
It's a potato.
It's a potato that is a wild animal, alright?
That's not a thing. That's not
Look,
a thing.
Me getting headbutt after trying to pet a wild animal, I wouldn't be
Don't
surprised
pet
in the
wild
slightest.
animals.
I usually don't. Look, it's just a little guy, okay?
It's in my fridge. It could be the parasite that's infecting my fridge, and if we kill them all, maybe my fridge will be fixed.
No. Look, let's just go to the village and see what the hell is. Maybe they'll know something about. Don't kill wild animals without. Just
I
don't.
didn't kill it.
Mean.
I didn't kill it. I just gave it a little.
on fire.
Yeah, I just gave it a little scare. Just a little nudge, a warning shot, if you will. Come on, let's go.
Shot.
Shh. She's gonna try to come over to you and like put her hand around your shoulder, be like, shh, it's okay.
She slaps her hand off.
We'll go to the village, and then they'll know what's up.
Jack is just gonna go to the way of the village and not look at her.
Raddacted. I'm imagining Raddacted just watching this from a distance, leaning over to Ashland. It's like, so what do we do if the village people are also food based?
Become cannibals?
It wouldn't really be cannibalism then, would it?
I mean, they're people.
I mean, Raddacted is not going to continue this conversation.
Ashland follows Raddacted towards the village.
There's something severely wrong with my party member.
But yeah, Jack, you're the first to approach the village grounds, I suppose, getting away from Chloe. And I think that as you're nearing the outskirts of the village, you start to see a silhouette around one of the more tentish buildings. I'm gonna leave that there. How do you want to approach this?
Are there any like other tent buildings like close to this one? Like, is there like anything reminiscent of like a village center or something, or is it just like one thing and then like the other things are also far away?
Oh no. It is a village. You're like on just approaching the outskirts of the village. This person has just rounded one of the buildings, kind of crossing past in front of you.
Oh, I think it is. Hail and well met! We are distant. We are travelers from a distant land. We come in peace.
Hey, do you know where the fuck we are? Shut up, Chloe. I know how to talk to people.
I don't know if you do, actually.
Have you seen a goose with heads?
Oh, yeah. Good question. Have you seen a goose with 8 heads?
This person, is kind of like they've kind of got like a long-sleeved gown on and a little headscarf. And I would like to ask for a perception check from each of you.
Okay.
But even without the perception check, I think as soon as they hear you, they turn around and you can immediately see they've got a cabbage for a head.
Great.
I called it.
Boy.
And they go and start to scurry off.
Oh no, wait, come back.
Anyway, I got a nat 20. Do I see anything else?
I think
Wait, were you rolling
Perception?
No,
perception, yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot to roll.
It's okay.
That's a nat 1!
No. Okay.
Oh boy.
I think that you are too preoccupied trying to get your own point across rather than Chloe's, that you don't even notice that this person had a cabbage for a head. You're just kind of like side-eyeing her a little bit. And trying to say your piece. Meanwhile, Chloe and Ashland, you don't really get much more than the fact that this person is a cabbage, and also that as you're looking around, everything's just, there's sort of an offness about how everything looks. Raddacted, you're the one to notice that the tents look like they're made out of like cellophane wrapper and
Oh.
like those little fresh produce bags that you always put like veggies and fruits in when you're grocery shopping and
Mhm.
stuff,
Oh my
separate from everything
God.
else. And that person, their entire outfit was made of napkins.
I'm just imagining like the tent poles are giant toothpicks. And I'm just Redacted's just like, yep, definitely called it. Okay. Ashland, don't think about what we were talking about earlier. And Redacted is gonna try and walk over. Like, hey, sorry for spooking you. We're just kind of, ended up getting lost in here or out here.
I'm so sorry to cut you off, but this person has bolted. I think you'd need to at the very least like jog to try and catch up with them. Like they've booked it as soon as,
Yeah, that would be fair. That would be fair.
Yeah, we want you to find another guy. Where the... They just kind of ran off, huh? Maybe I shouldn't have swore at them.
Yeah, maybe not.
I'm gonna not swear at the next guy.
Yeah,
At
fair
least
enough.
not for the first sentence. She's gonna continue
Yeah.
walking, like, to, like, the center of the village. That's usually where she would, like, go
Yeah,
first.
Chloe's also gonna.
Just generally when in these kind of situations.
We're moving in.
I was gonna say.
Yep.
Never mind. I lost the thought right as I said it.
Oh no!
Ah.
Sorry.
But as you guys are heading in, you see more and more of these vegetable people. That one has a radish for a head. That one is wearing an aluminum foil jacket. That one is a celery stick. It's all, and they're all, the moment they lock eyes with you, they all seem to get very, like, uncomfortable and scared and, just kind of, like, avoiding you guys.
Guys, hey, shh, come here, come here.
What?
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 We need to blend in.
I don't think that's gonna work at all.
No. Listen, these tents, they're weird. Let's take one.
I think we should
And we
just
can
try
cut it
to
up
calm down
try to wrap
the town
ourselves
and
in it.
let them know that we're harmless.
Redacted. Redacted is just like, listen, just hang on. I've got an idea.
Mhm.
And hang on. I'm gonna roll hammer space for this really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. He pulls out a couple of sheets of paper and like a pencil, and he's just going to scribble down some masks. One of them looks like a pepper with googly eyes. One of them looks like, some other fruit or vegetable or whatever. And then he's just gonna, hold them up like, this guy's.
This seems mildly insulting to the people who live here.
People, though, really? I think they're part of my
I mean,
fringe.
I'd assume so.
that
Besides,
mean-
why
I
would I
call
need a fruit
Pepper.
mask? I already have one.
grabs the pepper.
I mean, Redacted's just like, I know what I see, and I see vegetable people. And so I just drew what I saw, okay?
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So maybe, maybe fruit wouldn't blend in?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, give me red cabbage.
I'd stick out like a sore thumb.
Redacted's just kind of blinking like, are we really being this?
I'm saying I'm a fruit. Let's go. Just gonna split up and try to talk to somebody.
Oh my god, you can't say that when I'm taking a drink.
Chloe looks confused and then shrugs and walks away.
Hopefully the disguises help.
Yeah.
Jack
So-
has not taken a disguise. I'm so sorry
Okay.
that Jack is not listening to anyone in this party. She's tired.
It's okay. I how are each of you approaching this? Just so that I know what everybody's doing
Oh.
right now.
Well, I can tell you that Chloe's gonna go to the first person she can approach with her drawn red cabbage mask on. And go, "Oh, hello there. I'm from a different place, and I just moved to this village, and I'd really like to know, do you have any advice on, where the city hall is? Eh?"
I think the one that you approach is like a little tomato.
Yeah, I told you
And-
fruits would mix in.
Yay!
Only the vegetable sort of fruits, the one that are vegetable passing.
Damn it. Vegetable pass.
Are you're not vegetable passing?
Vegetable passing. Oh my god.
Ooh, like cucumbers and stuff.
Someone get this
Yes.
poor tomato out of the closet.
How tall is this thing?
I think the one that you approach is like a cherry tomato, so it's very small.
Oh.
Oh, little darling.
And when it looks up at you, they immediately look very weirded out and confused at first, and kind of uncomfortable, but they're not immediately running, as they're just kind of like, "What the hell are you wearing?"
Oh, it's just my face. It looks like that. I'm from the village over. We have a different style about us.
What?
She was burned horribly in a fire. She wears the mask. We all wear the masks.
This is my sister. We're related because we're both vegetables.
What are you?
She's
are
giving you a
also-
side eye for sure.
Ashland, are you also wearing a mask? Just to
Yes.
make
Yep, wearing the pepper mask.
sure. Pepper mask. Oh yeah. I think the little cherry tomato is just kind of looking between you, very bewildered. He just
Ashland just like she does like the screw loose next to her head and just points surreptitiously at Chloe.
I think that does win you like a small point of favor, considering how strange Chloe approached
I
them.
don't know what you're talking about.
And the little cherry tomato just kind of gives a very minute kind of nod to Ashland, but is still just kind of looking between you, and says, oh, the other village? The only other village around here is miles out, and it wouldn't. You don't look like anyone from there. I don't. What? Huh?
That's okay. Would you remind us what this place is called? And also, have you seen a 8-headed goose?
8-headed. What? I think they're slowly starting to just kind of back away, just kind of inching. backwards, and I think you're going to need to roll a persuasion of some sort to get them to stay and answer anything for you.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Strange.
Well,
Oh no, sorry, didn't mean to scare ya. Oh, just you've got the we're from the other village, the colder one, the freezer. Yeah?
um,
Redacted is just quietly rubbing his face in the background.
there, you are obviously very confused. From what I can gather, because there's no village in the Freezer Mountains.
The Freezer Mountains, you say? Oh, yeah, you betcha. I didn't know that, we weren't, known about. We're very secluded up there.
you could probably say that there isn't a village up there anymore.
Yeah, that's why we've relocated down here.
That village being so secluded, I guess makes sense. Considering you are very different from anyone I've ever met before.
Don't worry about it. It's the freezer burn.
My aunt got freezer burn when she tried to go to the mountains.
I know, it's terrible.
She almost didn't make it.
Oh, well, is she still around?
Oh, she is. She's doing a lot better nowadays.
Oh, God, glad to hear that. Glad to hear that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
We
The elder
kind of
works wonders.
Yeah. The elder? Oh, you have an elder?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh. Well, we've been kind of wearing these masks just to kind of cover the burn. Do you think your elder would be up to, I don't know, seeing us?
I
mean, obviously, we're strangers. I get that. Is there maybe somebody else we could talk to?
Maybe you could go see the elder, but if you guys moved here as you said, you probably should have already met the elder.
Nope, we came in today, just now. We're looking for someone to help us get our whole place together, you know?
Well, if we wanted to join this village, it sounds like we should go talk to the elder. Either way.
Yeah. But I'm kind of busy right now. I've gotta run some errands for my aunt.
Take care of her.
So
freezer burn very, very hard.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. So
Would you just point us in the direction of the elder?
Yeah, it's just and they kind of point towards the back of the village over their shoulder a little bit, and they're like, just kind of that way. Now, if you'll excuse me, and they start to scurry off. And,
nice talking to you. Nice talking to you. You didn't sound like we were from the same place at all. Come on, man.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that.
Kind of like poking at his mask, like
you gotta put on your freezer accent.
Freezer accent?
Yeah. We're from up the mountains, the Alps.
It's kind of invading your actual talking voice now. What the hell?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. We should We should go find that elder, eh? I mean,
What has Jack been
Oh.
up to during this fiasco?
yeah, that's what I was about to segue into. Jack, how have you been approaching this? How have you been faring up there? What are you up to?
Thankfully not witnessing Chloe.
Yeah.
I blinked my
I think
eyes
he's
so
just-
sweetly.
Gonna try, like, finding someone who's just, I don't know, walking across the place, doesn't look too busy, and just like, excuse me. Hello.
I think maybe you catch the attention of a little green pea child. Just
my
a
gosh.
little thing.
Oh, it's just maybe an
and-
adult. She wouldn't want to just walk up to a child and start talking to them.
Okay,
Stranger
we'll
danger,
say,
man. She's
we'll
going to
say
respect
that,
that.
yeah. We'll say that you catch the attention of the little peapod child, and the the green pea child, not the whole pod, is just kind of looks confused at first when they see you, and then they wave really excitedly, and then their mother comes along, the actual pea pod, and just kind of like goes over and I can't look in the gallery.
Oh god, what's going on in there?
Don't worry about it.
The peapod mother takes note of you and then quickly scoops her child up and cradles them close to her chest, and just kind of like looks around very panickedly and starts to try to speed walk away.
Oh dear, no. I'm friendly. Don't worry. I know I don't look from around here, and that may be a little scary, but I just want to know where I am. And hi, sorry. I'm not from the freezer, and do you know anything about this place?
I think that the
Or fridge or whatever.
peapod is still trying to did you mean to say fridge?
I meant to say fridge.
Okay. The peapod is kind of still speed walking away at first, but when you ask where you are, she kind of slows down and tosses her head back and forth like she's deciding, and then she sets her child down, whispers something assumedly in their ear, though they don't have any visible, and shoos them off, and they go running off in another direction. And then she just kind of like spins around on her heel and says, what did you want to know again?
Jack is standing as politely as she can. Me and some friends and acquaintances of mine we went into the fridge in our kitchen, and we kind of just ended up in this place.
The fridge in your kitchen?
Yeah, now we're in some sort of winter wonderland?
I mean, these are... I don't... I'm sorry, I'm very confused and a little bit busy.
I can try to explain a little better.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm sorry if any of this is alarming.
It's just that, I haven't seen anything like you before, if you will excuse. my rudeness.
It's quite all right. How do I explain this differently? Well, okay, we have a little storage space in our, I guess, or the place where we live. We have a little storage space, and that storage space can be a little weird. Sometimes the things that are inside of it aren't always where they should be, and sometimes I guess that place can also be a door, and now that probably sounds worse, actually. God. It's...
Well, you certainly aren't doing yourself any favors or clearing anything up.
Yeah, honestly, this whole situation's kind of weird. Where is this place? Like, this village?
Well, this is, this is the Vegestrian village, you're in the Fridge Plains right now. I don't really know what else to tell you. That's the basics of it.
Interesting. Because we have a thing in our home that is called the fridge, so I guess that ended up leading here. Just like as an object that we call that's usually just supposed to be cold and store supplies. Yeah.
Strange.
How strange.
Yes. Well, now you know where you are, so if that will be all, and she starts to turn.
Is there anyone in charge of this village that me and my friends could talk to that might have a better idea of why we might have ended up here?
The Peapod lady sighs and spins on her heel to face you again and says, "You'd want to speak to the elder then. The elder is in the largest building in the back of the village."
I see.
Yeah, they'll be able to help you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh,
I hope
yes,
this wasn't too much trouble for you.
No, it's quite all right. I'll just be on my way then.
All right, have a good day. Take care. She'll start playing her friends.
Yeah, she hesitates a little bit and then kind of dips her head and says, to you as well. Yeah. Goodbye. And she rushes off.
I'm so good at talking to him. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And yeah, she's gonna go run off and find the others. Where are they?
I think Raddacted's kind of like sat off to the side looking at it. Is like the mask he grabbed was like more kind of like a pumpkin mask, and he's kind of looking at it like, I guess these disguises didn't end up working. I need to get myself a more proper disguise kit. Hey Jack, did you find anything out?
Hey, Raddacted, yeah, okay, so it seems, the current, oh my god, here, wait, let me unscramble my brain a bit first. So I talked to, a lady from around here. She said we are currently in the Fridge Plane. So that's something. We have a name for whatever the fuck this place is.
No, see, you don't sound like you're from the freezer mouth. Oh, hey, Jack.
What the fuck is Chloe doing?
I've been trying not to listen too closely because
I am not doing that accent.
Our cover story is that we're from the freezer village, the one out for yonder that no one's heard of, so we've got to be out.
Chloe, I just told some lady that we're not from the fridge, and she seemed, I mean, aside from us looking weird, she seemed fine with that. Oh,
I think we
fridge
introduced
fine.
we introduced some kid. We introduced some kid to the uncanny valley today.
Oh god.
Good God. I don't think we need to lie about what we are for this situation. I think just
I mean,
like
Are you
being
sure?
honest
Because
with
we
people's gonna
eat
work
them normally.
fine.
We eat them. Have you realized
To
that?
be
We
fair,
eat
they
them. We're
don't
like
even-
they're predators.
They
I
don't
don't
know that.
They don't? Oh, okay. She takes off her mask.
No. Oh,
be
good
fair-
God.
Redact is just kind of like, I can't tell if they're scared because they know what we are, or if they're scared of the fact that they don't know what we are. It could
No,
be
they-
either direction.
I talked to the lady. She seemed to be off-put by us because she doesn't know what we are. Like, she hasn't seen anything like us before.
Ooh, that's
Redacted
It's like
exciting.
we're
thinking for-
aliens or something.
Redacted's thinking for a moment. Wait. Maybe we're just in the wrong section. We have to find the meat section of the fridge.
That sounds horrifying.
I'm down.
Well, I mean, we did manage to find out that there's like somebody called an elder who
Oh,
lives
yeah, the elder.
that way.
You don't know where they are,
Oh,
though.
right, that was the other thing I was gonna... Okay, you guys heard of the Elder too. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you find out?
So we should probably go talk to them.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Hopefully they're not as scared.
I don't know. Old people are chill sometimes. It's either zero chill or all the chill, and we're just gonna have to hope that we get lucky today.
Well, I think they'll be chilled.
Fucking God. Okay, that was a good one.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See, I can be funny sometimes.
And he didn't need a weird voice to do it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, we're moving.
We're off to find the elder,
Yeah.
the wonderful elder of Edge.
Oh gosh.
So
Okay.
as you guys are heading further back, there's more of these vegetable people, but not as many are quite running away on sight now. Some of them are kind of lingering around buildings and stuff, just kind of in corners and just kind of whispering to each other sometimes. And as you get further back in the village, you see this one building towering above the rest that it looks like it's made out of a it looks like it's made out of the packaging for a frozen TV dinner.
Oh my God.
Guys,
Wow.
Yeah.
can we just appreciate the fact that
Stomach
we're like
growls again.
small? Or at least everything's really big?
No, yeah, I'm appreciating
Yeah.
this. This place is kind of wonderful.
Cool? It's kind of... Wait, it's kind of... Cool?
No.
Damn. Worth a shot. I almost got you to say it. It was this close.
I hope this actually has a door and we don't have to like peel the front out just to get inside.
Hmm, true.
No,
I might
You
be
can-
able to lift it.
you can see that there is a corner of the packaging that looks like it's kind of dog-eared. It's currently resting closed, but you can see the crease from where it's been opened and closed again.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, close enough to a door.
Well, what's our story?
do
What's
we
our cover
knock?
story, guys?
I was gonna
We're
say,
giants from an
Redact-
outside world?
Are we? I mean, we are giants from the outside world.
I know.
Well, I mean, we're not exactly giants at the moment. We could just say that we're from an outside world.
We're people
Okay.
from an outside world?
Ashland is
Yeah.
still wearing the pepper mask, by the way.
And remember, Jack's gonna lower her voice. And remember, don't say anything about food.
Ashland's
Ah.
stomach growls.
God. I should have grabbed more bread.
Uh,
Yeah, this is
it
not a great
really
place to be when
doesn't
we're
help that
hungry.
none of us have had lunch yet.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes,
Really
exactly.
doesn't help.
I mean, no one would notice if like. Never mind. Anyway, let's go.
Chloe, I don't like what you were just about
I
to
don't
say.
know what you're talking about.
If you lay a finger on anyone, I will stab you.
Only the bugs.
I'll still stab you.
Okay.
You tried to burn the bug last time. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
it's a
you're now.
bug. I could have roasted it. Had it for a snack.
This is probably not helping our perception with, people.
Well, they can
evidently
talk.
watching.
They're
At the very
different.
least, if they're animals, if it's, I guess eating animals is fine.
It was a
That's what we do
potato.
in the normal world anyway. But just no people.
Ashland knocks
fair
on the
enough.
flap.
Yeah, Raddacted's going over to the door too.
As you knock on the little flap of cardboard packaging, you hear a coming, and a carrot answers the door.
Hello.
And he's like, "Okay, what is it this time?" And he stops as he looks at you, and he says, "The elder isn't here right now," and closes the flap again.
Oh no! Oh, this is just like the last guy. No, wait.
Ashland
don't mean
opens the
any
flap
harm.
and goes in.
Oh
Wait,
dear.
Hi.
um,
um,
The inside of this
Mhm.
place, what's it look like?
It there seems to be I hadn't thought about lighting in this place. I should have thought about lighting in this place actually. I
What?
think
Bridge lights.
Little stick-on, like, glow-in-the-dark stickers?
maybe actually
That's so
that's
sweet.
fun. Actually yeah, I'm gonna run with that, I think. It's those glow in the dark star stickers that are like scattered about the walls and the ceiling of this room. In the back there is a bed made out of what looks to be like food wrappers around something, you're not quite sure what. And with little toothpick bedposts and napkin drapes.
Oh.
This place is so darling.
And there's like a little dresser in the back made of cut up food packaging and stuff. And on top of it is like little crafted trinkets and bobs beneath what looks like writing on a napkin framed on the wall in the best way that it can be framed with
Oh,
you know.
Those groceries.
that's so adorable. Ashland has, like, taken her mask off at this point to, like, be able to look at things easier.
Oh, this place is lovely.
But in towards the back of the room on the bed, you see what looks like an older, kind of withered looking carrot, with the younger carrot man very hurriedly talking to them. And he's like, what are you doing in here? When he sees you, and kind of stands in front of the other carrot, who's just kind of like bapping in on the arm and saying, get aside, let me see. He's like, no, Granda, I'm not going to do that for you.
We come in
You
peace.
don't know what these things are.
Raddacted's just kind of rubbing his head like, I at least can make the excuse that I'm kind of like cellophane, but that's still weird. I don't know. Point is, we're not here to hurt you guys at all.
Yeah, we're not from the fridged plains, and we're just kind of...
We're lost.
Yeah. Hi. Sorry if it's
We're
alarming.
looking for a friend.
We're looking for a friend.
And also something with orange tentacles.
Oh, right. That too.
Oh, I told you, Granda, they're with the monster.
No,
Monster?
what? No, it tried to attack us. Monster?
Shut up, you little... And the older carrot kind of very weakly shoves the younger carrot aside, but the younger carrot just kind of moves anyways. And the elder gets up off the bed and says, you're not from the Frigid Plains, you say? Who
And
are
we're
you?
not from the Freezer Mountains either.
Hello. I'm Jack. These are my compatriots. She kind of looks to them to see if they'll introduce themselves.
Oh, hi, Ashland.
You can just call me Raddacted.
Chloe, owner and proprietor of these grand plains, and she bows.
Claim ownership of the regions.
My
By the fires, what do you mean? What?
We're not
Don't
the
listen
fires
to
of
her.
hell.
She's don't listen to her. Just ignore her. She's
Nice to meet you.
like that.
Let's begin again. What are you here for? You said you were looking for someone, are you?
We
Uh,
are looking for
okay.
our sorry. Do you want to talk?
I was gonna say, technically so what happened was we lost a friend of ours. This
An 8-headed goose.
Yeah, eight-headed bird goose. But we were trying to, figure out where they went. Then these weird yellow orangey tentacles just came out and tried to attack us. But then they retreated back into like this glowing light, and so we followed the tentacles in here trying to figure out what they were, and then we ended up in the Frigid Plains. Does that make any sense?
You came from a glowing light, you say?
yeah?
You're... No. No. You say that you followed a group of orange tentacles. That sounds a lot like a problem we've been dealing with lately. A creature, a monster, the likes of which none of us have really seen. But it has been luring some of our Vegestrians away. And having them take part in its silly schemes of some sort.
Schemes.
Luring, you say? You don't think... She looks to the rest of the party. That Harold
Is
might
Harold
have been...
particularly lurable?
He is a bird.
Oh boy.
I haven't a clue what a bird is, or a goose, or whatever the hells you said. But I do know that we seem to be facing a similar issue. And if you can help us, we'd be very, very grateful.
Well,
Yeah, I'll kill a tentacle monster any day. Let's go. Jack
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
cracking your knuckles.
Yeah, shared enemy can at least, we can agree on that.
Good. Well, this monster, it's only showed up a few days now. And I don't know where it came from, or when it began, really, when it was created. Because this thing, it's not of the Frigid Plains, nor of the Freezer Mountains, though it has taken residence there. and it is very dangerous. I must warn you. Capable of a great and terrible power. And if you think that there's any way you could rid us of it, I don't know how we could ever thank you, really.
What kind of power are we talking about?
Well, when it leads our people astray, we never seen them again. But we have seen strange things. Some that look almost like you coming out of that mountain after we see our people go missing. And it has also made beasts of the frost beneath our very feet that come and torment us whenever we've tried to send our own people to solve this.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So that explains why everyone in the village was wary of us. Yikes.
Well, I must say that while you are very similar, you are also much different to what we've seen before from these beings.
I see.
I imagine we'll have to see for ourselves when we take on this monster.
Yes. I suppose you will. Well, as I said, the monster has taken residence in the Freezer Mountains. So, it's about a similar amount of hike from here to there as it would be to the beyond.
The
what?
Beyond?
The beyond, the great light.
Where we came from.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, the beyond opened up to us very recently, not long at all before you got here, but you can't have come from there. The only thing that comes from there is the Great Hand. But
The Great Hand. You say?
we haven't seen the Great Hand the last time the Beyond opened up to us.
You wouldn't mind describing what the Great Hand does when it's around?
Well, it chooses one for enlightenment, of course, as long as they've abided by the ancient script, and they gesture to the writing on the wall where it's written on an looks like it's written on a napkin, and the elder says, "Only I can read the ancient script. It's something that I studied for a long time."
I'm gonna roll a charisma save.
What does it say on the ancient script?
What's it say?
It looks like it's copied down from something very painstakingly.
Mm-hmm.
And what you read is what looks like microwave instructions for TV dinner.
So
Jack
what?
whispers to Chloe, "Chloe, we're getting a new fridge after this."
No, we can't. This one's magical. This is a magical fridge.
Getting a new fridge.
So, what does this say? What is the ancient script?
It outlines the path to enlightenment. It says, To achieve enlightenment, a vegetable must follow the path of spiritual growth as is described in the ancient lore. Plant yourself within your community and better 3 lives beside your own through your service. With 2 hands, lift up your fellows so that they might also see the light of the beyond when it shines through. And if you abide by these practices, one night the great hand will choose you, and you shall bathe in the glow of the beyond with the enlightened, achieving true and infinite peace. And it aligns with when you look back at it, it says slit film to vent and cook for 3 minutes. Then take it out and
With 2 hands?
peel back the film to stir and put it back in the microwave for an additional 2 minutes, and then let sit for
want
one.
to say that
Oh my God.
Raddacted's face, I don't want to say he's got a blank stare, but his mouth is such a straight line that it is bypassing both of the edges of his face.
Hey, so Jack got a 19 on her charisma save, so she looks fine internally. She's just like this.
Oh.
That's very inspiring.
wonderful.
That's very inspiring,
I know.
Mr. Elder. Mixed Elder.
Myth, if you will. But yes, it took me a long time to transcribe it and understand the meaning.
It looks like a bunch of gibberish.
Yeah, God. I guess we come from the Beyond 2, the second one. That's doesn't have giant hands.
I don't know. I've seen some giant hands in my time.
Well, we do appreciate the great wisdom, but we should probably get to some monstrous tentacle hunting next.
Yeah, we
get that
certainly,
threat out of the
certainly.
way.
Yes.
You'd be doing us a great favor.
Wonderful.
problem,
What can you
boss.
pay us in return?
No, Chloe. We're not worried about payment.
I mean, we're saving them.
I'd be happy to help with. I mean, if it's been causing so much trouble and has taken so many my condolences, by the way.
Customers over this, Jack. I mean, I gotta make that lost revenue.
I don't
revenue
know
back.
how I feel about financially benefiting from these people.
I mean, I can. I do suppose I can pay you. We don't really tend to use currency much within our own village, only for trade with the fruitagers across the way.
Yeah. Well,
Let's see.
Jack comes from there.
Jack, that laugh was in character, by the way. Jack cackles at that.
Oh,
Chloe
gosh.
beams. She doesn't know what joke she made, but she's glad she got it right.
Incredible.
Anyway, anything you can offer would be, appreciated. But of course, always, like we were saying, we're doing it out of a favor of the kindness of our hearts.
Of course. Well, I suppose I can't really offer much in the meantime, but my wishes of good luck and good fortune. I do hope to see you back safe.
You will. Haven't failed before. Don't plan on doing it now.
Besides, creature that lures people and is like big and scary like that. I've dealt with those before. I didn't really kill any when I was like dealing with them, but seems something up my alley.
You got anything like a map?
Well, the Freezer Mountains, the Freezer Mountain Ridge, should be fairly easy to spot. I mean,
They're mountains.
Yeah.
yes, they rise high above the frosted the frost drifts and the. I don't really suppose you could miss it, but I do suppose Mr. Cayenne could show you the way. And the younger Cayde is like, oh no, please not me.
We would be so
Listen.
honored and grateful to have such a masterful guide at our side.
Oh.
We should listen to your
Shut
people.
up.
At the very least, it'll help us, find the safest path through the mountains. Who knows what other treacherous dangers could be over there?
I mean, there's not really much else out here besides us and the fruitagers and the, the critters.
Maybe this tentacle monster laid traps. You said it was scheming like crazy. Who knows what could have laid out there? We need to make sure we know what we're doing.
That and frost monsters. They mentioned frost monsters.
Huh. I wonder.
Well,
Does that mean there is no Meatopia? Or like, Cheeseville? No, that's bad.
well,
Chloe.
I mean, beyond the Freezer Mountain range, there is the Forbidden Lands, the rotten wastes. But
Ooh.
Oh, that's what happened. Oh dear.
Huh.
We'll be sure to avoid those areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to take a trip
I
to
would
Dairytown soon.
recommend it.
Okay.
So, Mr. Cayenne, you want to give the rest of the villagers the wrong impression?
He sighs real heavy. And he looks to the elder, and the elder looks back at him and just kind of nods their head towards your group. And Cayenne says, I suppose, if it's up to me, yes, I guess I'll... Yeah, okay. Just follow me. Oh, like a hand. I can't take this. And he starts to lead the way out of the elder's home.
Thank you, Elder. Jack will do a polite little bow.
Of course. Good luck, and may the enlightened be with you.
And
yes.
with you. Also a little bow.
So the Cayenne starts to lead you kind of west of the well, no, it would be east, exiting the elder's home, because the village itself is to the east of the mountains, and the elder's home is in the back of the village.
Okay.
But he just kind of pulls his tinfoil coat around himself a little bit tighter. He's got kind of like this it almost looks like it's supposed to be like a long trench coat fashioned out of tinfoil.
I hate to break it to the guy, that's gonna make him colder.
He doesn't seem to feel it. He doesn't seem to be complaining or
fashion.
uncomfortable or anything.
I just imagine the whole time Raddacted's just kind of going with the excuse that his own cloak is just like a kind of burlap.
And Cayenne's like, well, come on, keep up. I'm not going to be stopping until we get you close enough.
Well, that's the kind of guide I like.
Understandable.
I think Jack, at this point, with it being as cold as it is, like, she brought her bag with her just in case, and, like, her equipment, so, like, she's just gonna use her currently unfurled portable hole as a blanket, because in its, like, normal form, I guess, when it's not in anything, it is just, like, a big thing of fabric.
Man, do you guys ever wrap yourself in negative space? Yeah, me too.
Hey, keeps the cold out.
And Cayenne just kind of groans out of you and just kind of picks up his pace a little bit, just speed walking almost.
I think Jack's gonna try striking up conversation with Cayenne if that is possible here.
I mean, go for it.
Yippee! It's gonna like try to keep up pace with him, which like she's got her speedy boots, so she probably can. And it's just like, you got a good peepaw, you know that, right?
Well, yeah, they're the best.
Great.
My granddad's the elder of the village. You know, they're smart and they've led us for a long time.
Man, I don't know if I have grandparents, but it seems like it'd be really nice.
Well, I mean, they're just kind of titles we've adopted for each other. It's just, you know.
Well, yeah, but still. It's nice that you have, like, you know, family, I guess. That's just, you know, cool family.
Thanks, I guess. And he just kind of gets quiet, doesn't really know what to say. He's only kind of given you little side glances when he was talking to you either. He's mostly faced forward ahead, heading towards the mountains.
You alright, by the way?
Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know, just... I mean, I guess I see kind of why you're upset with us, you know, being around and have to lead us, but, you know, I just like checking in.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's not your fault that you're freaks of nature anyways. I'm sorry.
It's no biggie.
I've always been a freak of nature.
Yeah.
Has Cyan ever seen feathers before?
Cayenne,
Sorry, Cayenne.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Cayenne. I
Like the
I
pepper.
don't.
That's a pepper,
Yeah,
right?
like the pepper. Yeah.
Well,
Cayenne
yay!
pepper.
I had to make sure I don't actually know.
But I don't know that he has.
Okay, because Chloe's pulled out a massive thing of like a feathered collar. She is attached to her cloak and has begun looking like a massive feathered beast because she has just attached it with like buttons.
Oh boy.
Oh shit, I didn't know you had that. Hell yeah.
I don't think you've ever traveled to being in the cold before, have you?
No, I have not. You're usually burning things.
Not all the time, not all the time, not all the time. Most of the time, not all the time.
Wait, Cayenne, do you feel cold?
Well, yeah, but that's it. What's wrong with feeling cold?
Oh, we're warm-blooded. We kind of need to stay warm to live.
Yeah.
But you'll rot that way.
Nope, we actually, being dead's how we rot.
Well.
Well, I mean, once you're dead, you mold, certainly, but, like, you... Huh?
Cayenne, where'd you come from?
A little.
I came from my village.
No, I mean, like, before that. Before you got to the Fridged Plains.
I was never anywhere before the Fridged Plains.
Interesting.
Anyway, I just realized you need cold to live. That's really interesting. That's really cool. Literally.
Oh.
It's like the opposite of us.
Sure, thanks.
Yeah, we're definitely not from around here.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I gathered that, yeah. Anyways. Let's keep moving. We're burning fridge light.
Hmm.
Fridge light.
All right.
Okay.
Fridge light.
Um,
Is there a sun here? Or like, does the fridge light go away? Jack's just gonna keep bombarding poor Kyan with questions because she's fascinated by this place now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it takes a long time. I mean, usually most people only see it go out once in their entire lives, but you know, it's when I first since I've been in the village, shortly after I arrived, I suppose, in a sense of the word, I saw it go out once, and the Great Hand brought it back. So
Wow. For us, the light goes out every day, but it always comes back every day too.
you live a very strange and frightening existence.
I mean, it's normal for us, like how the light only going out once in your lifetime is normal for you. I mean, the thought of the light always being there and like only ever going out once, like that sounds scary to me.
But how else would you see?
Well, we usually don't go around at night very much. We usually sleep during the night, but like, you know, when we are out in the dark, we have things with like, we have things that glow that help provide light.
Huh?
Like those stickers in your in the house.
Well, yeah, but I. Never mind, I don't get it. I don't care all that much either. I just.
You're whimsy. Dude, come on.
No. And I would like to ask everyone to make me perception checks as you get closer and closer to the Freezer Mountain range.
Oh boy.
Okay, okay.
Perfectly average.
Well,
Wait, what are we rolling again?
Perception.
Perception.
Percepi. I love to Percepi.
Perceptang.
Wow, I'm rolling shit today.
Oh no.
No.
Let's see here. That's still a 15, but like that's a natural 6. What the fuck?
Oof.
Oh well. Well, I'll say, Chloe, what you get is, as you're nearing the the Freezer Mountains, you see that, yep, they're definitely getting bigger, and it just looks like bunches of different ice formations. Some are just kind of like little icicle spikes that are going up from the ground. Then there's some that are like cubes nestled beside them, some crushed ice, even like a little ice sphere near the back. And you can see what looks like a cave opening near the front of the mountain range.
Mm.
For Raddacted and Jack, you also see very, very faintly, he's so small, but you think you see a goose standing outside the cave and then running inside. And Ashland, you're the one who notices that, at first you're so certain that's Harold. That's gotta be Harold. It's a goose in the middle of a fridge. There's no way that's not Harold. But there's something kind of off about the way he looks. Like, you're certain that, Harold has multiple heads, of course, but you're certain he had more than that. You're certain he had more than just 3 heads.
Head tilt.
Harold?
Not Harold.
What?
What?
That was
That was definitely.
huh?
3
Like
heads.
Goose.
3 heads.
3 heads.
3
What?
heads.
Different multi-headed goose?
Oh God, are there more of them? Did Harold lose heads?
He
Hmm.
might have siblings, but I don't know.
Jack just like looks at Chloe, just like, you don't know.
The last time I visited his mom, I didn't ask her. She didn't tell
How
me.
many?
Did anybody feel like the way that Goose went into the cave kind of felt like a trap?
Nope.
You think-
I'm walking into it.
Oh boy.
No.
Now that you say it, oh dear.
Cayenne, I think this is probably the point where we say goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, like, you see, as you're trying to turn to talk to him, you see that he's behind your group now. He just kind of stopped at some point and let you guys start moving ahead. He's like, yeah, I was about to say, this is where I stop.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good
this
luck.
looks like it's gonna start getting dicey. Or dangerous.
Safe
Yeah.
travels.
Yeah. Take care, don't die. And he pivots
Stay
on his
safe.
heel and leaves.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Thank you.
Sure.
Oh, I'm glad I
And he's
put on
gone.
mage armor for this.
Oh, I should put
That
on my
guy
jumper.
is just. That guy's a sweet peach, hey.
Uh,
No, he's a carrot. Jack would pull out a rapier.
Chloe puts on mage armor.
The mage armors are brought up.
Raddacted's not pulling anything out. He's just kind of like walking with his robe still wrapped around himself.
Ashland uncoils the chain sword from around her waist.
Do any of you have a safety pin? I want to keep this portable hole on me as a cloak, but I kind of need my hands.
I probably do somewhere.
Huh?
Oh boy!
Let's get ready to
Fumble! Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Chloe pulls out what looks to be a manuscript, a bunch of papers, and she grasps onto them and goes, sorry, not that.
Manuscript is.
Raddacted is just kind of raising an eyebrow slightly.
Oh.
Can I perception check that one?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
In case
Raddacted's
it's what I
also
think it
doing
is.
that.
Good God, Jack. Okay. Still a 15.
Raddacted was curious too.
Well, you see something about Andy Adderbones and fanfiction.
Okay, that was Raddacted's eyebrows immediately go back down. That is not what he was thinking it was.
Well,
You've
anyway.
been writing lately, huh?
Huh? What? No, she pulls out a brick of salt. Honestly, I don't know if I was been on me. No, one more time. One more time. I don't know
I
what
was
you're
gonna
talking
say,
about.
to be fair, that is at least appropriate for our surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be over a 5, I
that's
think.
another-
Right?
Yeah, it has to be
think
over
it
a
is
5. I think that's another
Yeah,
fumble.
more fumble.
I forgot this was in her chart. I forgot this was in her fumble chart. Oh man, I don't know how to explain this now that things have happened. She pulls out a pink skateboard looking thing.
Oh.
Ashland eyes go silly.
Is that a skateboard?
No.
Sick tricks! Sick tricks!
No.
Do a kickflip!
Come on.
We're on it. Okay,
Oh, come
one.
on.
Okay, one.
Yes.
One sick trick. I'm rolling
Yeah.
acrobatics or performance. Which one? Dear Cayde.
I would probably lean towards acrobatics.
Cool. 16 for
Nice.
sick tricks.
Yeah.
I'd say that you do a decent sick trick.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
That's
Insert Tony Hawk Pro
sick.
Skater sound effect.
Jumps on the hoverboard, does a sick trick, and then goes, all right, sorry, we got more pressing matters.
Yeah!
Thank you, sorry. She bows. Please,
Jack
dear
applauds.
God. Oh my
Oh,
God.
God, that's
Jack-
fumble. Just
Jack-
keep
continue.
fumbling.
Jack, I don't know if we're gonna, honestly,
no.
I don't know. Oh, she pulls out a vial. Ah, well, this
Vial
might
of
come in
what?
handy later.
Drink.
It's a potion. Anyway,
What type?
Oh god.
she makes clawed hands and goes, "Rawr," and then puts it back.
It's that potion.
Oh
my
god! I keep rolling psycho. Surely it'll be this time. Yeah?
This is the most I've seen someone fumble in a row.
This is
like
great.
ever, I
the
think.
longest fumble I've ever seen.
This is the fifth one, I think. The fifth one.
Oh my god.
She's up on the side of this mountain, like pulling stuff out of her cloak. She's like, I swear it's just the cold. I know I have one in here. I swear it's just the cold. She pulls out a feather, a really, really big feather.
You
Heck,
can
did
add
you
that
get
to the other ones.
Is that from the owlbear?
Maybe. Puts it back in. I'm gonna try it one more
This
time,
time?
Jack. If I can't get it this time, I don't think I have it. I'm looking. Hold on.
Yay!
She's
Finally,
she's
freedom!
almost lost hope. She looks disgruntled and weary, and then she pulls out a singular safety pin, and it glints magically.
Oh.
Ooh.
Here you go.
Let's fucking go!
Sovereign safety pin. Once it closes, it doesn't open.
Oh.
I knew I had one in there somewhere. There's just a lot of stuff to sort through.
You should sort through your hammer, Stace. Thank you. She's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
grab
you're
the
welcome.
safety pin. Pin her portable hole together as a makeshift cloak. She can now be warm and combative. Alright.
So, are we gonna chase after this doppelgoose?
Already
I guess we're
on it.
calling it for now.
Right.
Anyone need to
Goose.
prepare anything beforehand, or are we all good?
I got sword.
Mage armor.
Mage armor's
Yes.
already been up for the whole thing, so yeah.
I need to use that spell more. often.
Alright. Then
Yeah. Oh!
Off we go.
I had to like go through multiple different phrases in my head, and none of them were correct. Onward.
So, as you enter the Freezer Mountains, the air suddenly gets so much colder than it was before, and it was already pretty chilly. And it's sort of dark in here, save for like this low glow coming from within the ice around you. And all that you see before you at the moment is a long tunnel.
No goose.
No goose. Though you do. I'll say that let me see your perceptions from before. I'll say that Raddacted breaks and Jack. My brain took a second to process which number was which. You three do see a feather stuck in the ice below your feet. A couple feathers.
Oh.
Raddacted.
Oh
Raddacted's gonna quickly crouch down and pluck up the feather from the ice. Chloe, you probably know Harold the best out of all of us. Would you be able to identify one of his feathers?
Oh, absolutely.
He's going to hold up the feather to Chloe.
I'm going to take it.
See what we can figure out.
And roll investigation, I assume,
Yeah.
as I look at it and lick it.
Oh my god.
That's a nat 20, baby!
You know your boy!
I know my
Infallible.
bird.
They're licking the feather.
I licked this feather the best that I've ever licked a feather in my life, which I think is
Oh my
the only
God.
time.
Honestly, you're so confident while doing it. Redacted's not even questioning it. Like that's just that is a bond right there.
Yeah, well, you know, Harold tastes like white chocolate, so I would know.
Hello?
He tastes like what now?
He came from a golden egg.
Oh god, it did.
Suddenly
How's
that
everyone
explains a
doing, by the
lot.
way?
That explains so much.
Cheese and rice.
Does it taste like white chocolate, Cayde?
It tastes so strongly of white chocolate.
Yes!
And you also get hints of a struggle in there. You get hints of
Oh.
you get hints of a goose napping. Orange slime that tastes familiar almost. It's something in its components and its ingredients strikes a chord of familiarity in you, but you can't quite place it. It's muddled.
I'm getting
You yeah, good.
getting something. I'm getting something.
Huh?
Yeah.
What are you getting? What are you getting?
You with that beautiful nat 20, you can place that these there's like a hint of night. Sometime in the middle of the night Harold was snatched. He's been gone before the morning even. And by the time he got here, you think he was likely unconscious, being dragged around.
Mm-hmm.
But now the taste is kind of fading, and you can't quite parse any more than that.
Well,
Your son.
there was a struggle in the middle of the night.
Oh,
Harold was. Yes, he was bird napped, right out from under our noses. And
so we are on the right path to finding him.
the orange,
Poor Harold.
it's so familiar. It's so far away on the tip of my tongue. I can't quite taste it, but
Do we know this slime? Or you know this slime?
Chloe, did you cook a monstrosity?
it's possible. But not that I know of. Not that I can remember, at least.
Okay.
He was unconscious by the time he got here, though.
They heard Harold. I think our way to proceed is clear.
Yeah, let's get
Murder.
rolling.
Yes, you know
No
what?
one
Yes.
touches our ghosts.
Exactly. Let's go.
No gooses are gonna get
Yeah.
no geese are gonna get fridged today.
Nope. Good one.
Incredible. I think as you proceed down the corridor, deeper into the icy mountain caverns, you think, well, let me get a perception from each of you again, actually.
Yay, looking.
Yay!
Perceiving.
Or
16.
Too preoccupied with sniffing the feather.
Parse?
Perception?
Sorry, I was responding to the gallery.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no
What are we
gallery
rolling?
here.
Perception.
Oh, thank God. Alright. That plus that. How do I do math again? I was just doing that earlier today. That's correct. There we go.
Nice.
Alright. I think that Raddacted, Chloe, you don't really notice much of anything. Chloe, maybe you
It's
hear
dark.
some like cave ambience dripping and like vague windy sounds from behind you, from where you've come from. I'd say Ashland and Jack, you hear very faint voices somewhere ahead of you. Jack, you in particular can make out like a muffled. Tell the boss, I saw people, they're coming, I saw them, come on.
There are people here.
I can hear ya up ahead somewhere.
People?
It
Yeah.
looks like they're expecting us?
Oh,
Could be
Should-
some
but-
of the weird minions that this creature's creating.
like that
It
three-headed
could.
goose.
Yeah, like a three-headed... 3 heads, that's
Are
kind of
you
scary.
sure? Are you sure it was
It's not
3?
Emerald.
That doesn't
It
sound.
was 3 heads. It had 3 heads.
That's concerning. That's
If this
very
thing
concerning.
can make clones, or like, not clones, but like decoys or something to lure people in, then that does not sound far off from what it could do.
Well, let's just go in with stealth, and then see if we
Actually-
can get maybe more ideas of what they're doing before we actually jump in.
Actually, yeah. Speaking of which, before we really go forward, do you want me to... I have a spell that can help us see ahead without anyone getting potentially caught in anything.
I mean, I do have danger sense, but what's the spell?
Clairvoyance. Well, my version
Oh.
of it.
Oh. Yeah, you did that in the pocket dimension.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Where he
Go
turns
seems
for
into
like
a shadow.
Yeah.
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 That one. How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah,
I'd
I
say
think-
go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm okay with that.
Alright, Cayde, Jack will be casting clairvoyance on herself.
Alright.
She is going to trust fall into the ground. She probably won't actually be dramatic about it this time. She's just going to jump into the floor, into her own shadow, and become one. And she's going to try going up ahead to where, in the direction of those voices, I guess.
I mean, the path ahead is still a pretty straight shot, so you're just moving forward for the most part until you enter this larger cavern that has like little pockets in the walls and what looks to be like almost a camp setup here, with the little alcoves fitted with like little beds and cots, all still made of like these food related materials. You even see one of the cots is made out of the shed husks of a corn.
Mm.
Man.
But I think you can see the tail end of a goose running further down, and like more footsteps. You can hear more footsteps ahead of it too.
And I'm, just to make sure that I'm not, like, abusing a spell too much, clairvoyance has 2 modes to it. It's either seeing or hearing. So right now I'm just in seeing mode.
Oh,
I can't hear
okay.
anything.
I didn't understand that. Well, I
And
guess
I'll
you can
send you
see
a
the
screenshot of
shadows
the
as
spell.
well. The shadows of the people ahead. I'll go ahead and give you that. Yeah, so you can tell that there is at least more than one person moving up ahead, and that little goose tail is disappearing around the bend.
Okay, so from what I can see, just to clarify, I see Harold. Am I certain that that's Harold, or should I roll something about that?
Well, you only see the tail end of the goose.
The tail end of the goose, and there's shadows
Mhm.
behind him.
Mhm.
Am I going? Would it be possible to try and like move myself to be in a better direction or something to try and like catch up with Harold, or is this like the most I should see right now?
The range is 60 feet. I'll say you can get further down the corridor chasing after the goose, and you do catch up enough to see that this is the three-headed goose. And there's another person just ahead of the goose. You see like a pair of boots, you think, maybe? But they're still just a little bit ahead of you. It's hard to make out what's really going on, but you know that that's not Harold, at least.
And just to confirm, there's nothing chasing Harold, or quote-unquote Harold.
Yeah.
And that he's chasing after something else that I currently can't see.
Chasing, following, something like that, yes.
Got it, alright. Then, after seeing that there doesn't seem to be anything else here, I'm gonna slink back into... She's gonna slink back into her form, back to where she was, and climb out of her shadow. Probably with the help of a few whispering ones. Back, hi.
Hey, how'd
That
it go?
is so cool looking.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you. It's a cool party trick. And, good for this. Okay, so I saw the, not Harold again. Yeah, definitely three heads. Yeesh. And, he seemed to be chasing someone. Not really chasing in the murder chase, like, he seemed to be running after somebody. I couldn't make out who, though. I couldn't get far enough away.
Okay.
What did this other person look like? Did they have any specifics?
I saw boots, and that's about it.
Boots.
Harold doesn't wear boots.
No.
No.
Unless
Well,
he's
no,
had a
he was
fashion
chasing after
change.
someone who had boots.
Ah.
Like, were these like actual boots and not like candy wrappers?
Cayde, were they?
Yeah, I'd say from the glance you got, they looked like normal boots from what you could tell.
They look pretty normal to me. They were pretty far away, though, so...
That's almost more concerning.
Yeah, you think it might be another clone? Or decoy, or whatever we're calling these things, another not us.
Well... If it's not the tentacle monster, then... maybe these people are... able to be persuaded or reasoned with?
So we're gonna have to catch up with them before we can do any of that.
Yeah.
We
good point.
We gotta move ahead.
I think they went around this way, and Jack's gonna start running.
Alright.
Yep.
So you guys all run back again into this large cavern with what looks to be a camp setup. And now I am actually going to ask for a perception. I forgot to do that earlier with Jack, just for one specific detail.
What it was.
Okay.
I love Persepi.
Wow.
I love perception. It's my favorite thing. It's my
Observe.
favorite
Redacted
thing.
observes. Oh.
Wow.
You all rolled
Jack
pretty well.
observes all.
I think I'll say that you all, as you are running forward, you notice what looks to be some sort of signage carved into one of the icy walls. And it actually looks like a map of some sort.
Oh.
And as I don't know if any of you actually stop to properly look at it, or if you keep trudging ahead.
I mean, Redacted's easily distracted by map. It's a good, like, this is a cool thing.
Jack also stops. She is very privy to maps.
Yeah, if it looks helpful, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What you see if you'll tune in to my little stream, is this.
Oh no!
Amazed! Oh my god!
Chat, we're cooked!
Let me pull it up on my OBS as well. And this is where I'd like to say, do we want to take a break or call it here for tonight, as it is getting close to the time that we had, the thing had ended on the Went meet before.
Hustle and have me not do it.
I mean, I'm willing to keep going. I mean,
I
Yeah,
keep going for maybe another hour.
Yeah, I
Maybe
could
another?
go for another hour, and then I gotta...
Okay, alrighty then. In that case, I think we should take like a 15-minute break. No, 10. 10's probably better. Just keep
10.
it short.
Yeah, gotcha.
I solved it.
Got it, boy.
Stop! Not yet.
Chloe already tried to solve the math.
Okay.
I got it.
Well, hold on.
Hold on a bit. Let us puzzle too.
Break time
Break
first,
time.
okay?
It's okay. I won't start it until everyone's done it.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll reconvene shortly. About 10 minutes. See y'all soon.
intermission.
Okay, for those of us on Breaks recording who don't have mine that has no pause, we're back. So you guys see this little, maze-like map. And beneath it in the frost, you can see some very messily scribbled handwriting, a little message. It says, to the others, do not tell the boss I made this map. I know I shouldn't have, but I just keep getting lost, and I needed a guide for the layout. From Coriander.
Whoa.
And beneath that is a response, in neater handwriting, and it says, "Me too, lol, your secret's safe with me. P.S. I noticed you didn't have the collapsed tunnels from last night marked yet, so I did it for you. I even added the entrances to the new tunnels that were dug too. Hope it helps, Paprika." And before you is this map etched in the icy wall.
Got like a whole operation in here, huh?
Huh.
Okay. Well, I guess we know where we're going. And Chloe starts walking in a direction.
Wait, wait,
what?
wait,
Okay, what?
What?
Well, clearly we'd rounded that corner there, and then we're going over there, and we're going up that thing, and then we're going to the open triangle, then we're coming out, then we're going to the open square.
Chloe, did you already solve the goddamn map?
Yeah? Did you not? It's plain as day.
Did you look at it for 2 seconds?
Listen. I'm not... My wisdom is not that high, but my int is out of this world.
What the fuck are you talking about? Okay.
I'm good at mazes. Anyway, have fun!
So the way I'd like for this to happen, for the recording, just for fun visuals, and also just to, keep everything nice and neat and organized, is I'm going to draw on my little map here for where you guys go, and at turns, I'd like you to tell me which directions you take, where you're going and all.
Did we use like the cardinal directions?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah. So north from there.
Mm-hmm. Then
East and then south into the triangle.
Okay. And you come out up here. Once you get through the tunnel. These tunnels are, I should describe, as you're going through this maze, making your way, when you get to the first tunnel, it is, you'll almost miss it, I think, because it's just like a little burrow dug into the ground, and, when you go down, it widens up into a proper tunnel, and they're all sort of like that.
That's really cool.
I'm gonna roll survival really quickly to check on Raddacted's sense of navigation.
Okay.
Fingers
Because
crossed.
there's one thing, it's one thing to read a map. It's another thing to read a map and solve a maze. It's another thing to go into the maze and try and recollect where you are in that mental maze at the same time as being inside of the maze.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that is a 2. Raddacted
Ooh.
is already lost.
Oh no.
No,
oh dear.
buddy.
Granted,
Where does
he is
Raddacted
sticking with
go?
the group. He is just he's just kind of resigned to following the group at this point. He does not know where they are.
Yeah, I think Jack is also just following Chloe since apparently she knows where they're going, but
Oh no,
she's
Chloe's
also
not leading
kind of...
you. That takes the fun out of it.
Oh.
Well, Jack is... Okay, well then Jack is bringing out her journal, and she's just gonna try and, like, map out this place like she usually does, like, you know, kind of using the, maze as kind of a guide. I'm also
boy.
gonna roll survival,
Mm-hmm.
while also just, like, you know, solving the puzzle on my own CSP.
Uh-huh.
Fair enough.
A
So, let's
14.
see here.
Ashland's doing a decent job of retaining her sense of direction, we'll say.
Ooh. And I will note, because I have my special fancy little boots, I do have advantage on survival checks.
Oh
So
yeah.
that's my
Yay.
first roll. And my second one was worse.
Ah.
I rolled a
Well,
natural
I think-
12 plus 5, so that's
I think a
50
20
that's fine.
definitely does it.
And she'll be
So-
guiding whoever follows her.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It goes up there.
East?
Alright.
Yep, to the east and then all the way south. To the
Gotcha.
west. And south and west. South and west and north. South and
Chloe's
north.
following next to Raddacted, like, it's pretty fun, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it does go over there.
And west.
Quite clever of them, really. You know, besides putting the map
South,
on the
yep.
wall. It's really had us in a pickle if they hadn't
Okay.
done that.
And then east, south.
Hang on.
No, wrong. Too
Chloe,
far east.
While we're walking, do you want to do a slight perception check on
East.
Raddacted?
I would love to.
South, east,
Can't
north,
guarantee
east,
it's gonna be good
east and north.
because not my forte.
east, south, east, south,
Well,
west.
I mean, it's a when it's a straight forecast, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah.
Nat one.
You
She's
know-
like, I'm
We
so cool. I
made
solved
it!"
this maze. Woohoo!
You are not even paying attention to Raddacted.
Nope.
You are just talking at him.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but
Yeah.
very in character. Yeah.
Yeah, Raddacted
North.
is kind of like,
East, north, east, south, and out.
Yeah.
Raddacted just kind of
Yay!
staring at the icy walls like, I've lost complete track.
I think at some
Of
point, like, Ashland
everything.
forgot it. Is just, like, nose to the ground following the scent.
Mhm.
Go, girl, go!
I will say, that actually, as you come out of the last tunnel, I want everyone to make perception checks.
Oh.
But I got that nat one out of the way.
Oh, fuck. My dice fell off of my
Hell yeah.
table. Holy shit.
A 7.
Percepi?
Ashland, his nose is stuck to the ice.
Hey, now that we're
Oh,
actually
TV.
getting out of there, I can actually understand what I'm looking at.
Whoa!
I love my 28.
Heck yeah!
So, I think that, Ashland, you're the only one that doesn't catch this. But
My nose is stuck.
upon coming out of the last tunnel, you sort of hear a rumbling that starts to get louder and a cracking of ice. And Jack, you even feel a like rumbling around you. and you can immediately pin that a cave-in has started.
Oh.
I need everyone to make dex saves for me.
Oh boy.
Oh, hang on.
Yikes. That plus, what's your modifier? Good modifier at least. Okay, we're
Question.
surviving.
Question: would I be able to trigger danger sense with this, like barbarian danger sense?
Give me the description of that again.
Here, I'll screen cap it for you really quick.
It's threats that you can see, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, because it's saying uncanny sense of. If I can keep it up on my screen to screen cap it.
Ashland would
Here
also
we go.
technically have this.
Ooh.
Basically, just advantage on dex save if I see it, like traps or spells.
I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think that you see it. I think it's
Okay.
something that's heard before any of the like visible aspects come in. Like as
Alright.
when you're making these dex saves is as soon as like it's starting to actively crack above you and fall.
Understood.
A 19.
Oh, you still got a 19 though. God damn.
That's nice.
I'm slipping through.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Using my UPA and tactics of go
Yeah.
flat.
Nah, wait, was
Hell
that
yeah.
6 from Chloe?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's
dear.
yours?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And
Well,
Pars,
folks,
that
I think we
17
need a
was
new
yours?
Tavernkeeper. Yeah, that 17 is mine.
Okay. So the way I'm going to do this, I think that all of you make it to about here. And we'll say that Jack, Raddacted, and Ashland all make it up here. Chloe, you are trapped beneath the rubble for a moment, and I think I'm going to have you take
Hit me with it.
Let I don't want to hit you too hard. I don't know if
Can
this is too hard.
take it.
I was gonna say I'll just do like 2d8 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Oh dear.
Hit me with it.
Okay. Okay, 13.
Yep.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
Ugh.
And
What the fuck was that noise?
That's the sound she makes when she gets destroyed in the rubble.
Flattened.
I love that the stream just said eyedropper. Thank you for that.
shush.
The stream got crushed with the avalanche.
Eyedropper jump scare.
Listen.
Eyedropper.
Shut up! I'll destroy you.
I'd like to watch you try.
You know,
Oh
Cayde,
yeah?
if you had,
Who is the
if you
DM
had
here?
hotkeys, if you had hotkeys.
I've never used hotkeys before, and I'm not about to start.
Oh my
And
dear
they're
poor
so
friend.
good.
Anyways, so Chloe, you are trapped beneath the rubble for the moment. And I think
Are we aware that Chloe got smushed?
She made that horrible sound.
Chloe makes a lot
Yeah.
of sounds.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Cayde, are you there? I think Kate's dead.
Oh,
Cayde?
Cayde?
Cayde!
Artemis.
Pencil.
Pencil!
I'll destroy you people. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes, we can hear you now.
Now
We
we
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Oh my god.
pencil. P.
Oh, stop it!
Change palette.
color.
Hieroglyphs.
Cayde?
I'm not playing anymore.
Oh. Well, we solved the puzzle. Everybody go home.
Chloe dies. She's
Wait.
It's
No,
okay.
no, I
Nobody
agree.
ever dies in the tavern, right?
No, yeah.
Anyways, so with I'll say like there's like a good bit of rubble that you'd have to dig through to get to Chloe, or Chloe have to dig through to get to you, but you do hear from like you're in the final stretch and you know that this next area is well
The lair.
supposedly the lair.
Uh-huh.
And you, specifically Jack and Raddacted, with those perception scores you gave me earlier, you're the ones to hear voices coming from the lair entrance. You hear one going, I think the tunnel's collapsed. Was anybody? No, I don't think anybody was left back there. I heard someone yell though. Do you think? Oh, maybe we should go check that out, shouldn't we? Yeah, we gotta go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Mm,
It was probably the wind.
Would it be a good time to mention that Ashland can have a burrowing speed?
to?
Yeah.
Does it
Everyone?
work on ice?
I could? I think that would be up to Cayde.
Get some blue face paint. Let's pull a PETA. Just try into the wall.
I'll say that with this having just freshly fallen, I'd say you could probably burrow into it.
Wait. Ashland, much like how she summons her wings, instead like the blue crystals form around her hands and become like these giant digging paws. And she starts going to town.
oh, funky.
Oh hell yeah!
All right.
Okay. How do I distract these guys?
Hello?
so they don't come
Guys?
over here?
Sorry. Hello, guys? You guys over there?
Just
Are
talk
you
a little
okay,
quieter.
Chloe?
Oh, sorry. Wait, is there someone over
Yeah.
there? Oh my god, is there someone
I'm
over there?
headed toward.
Yeah, no, there's a guy.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
deal with it.
okay,
I'll
okay.
deal with it.
Oh dear.
Okay,
Um,
I'm digging
Grab
you
it,
out.
Chloe.
I'm digging you out.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna try to move these rocks.
Okay.
Raddacted's just kind of pinning himself against the wall, almost
Yeah.
looking like an ice painting.
But Acton, do you have any illusion spells?
Does prestidigitation count?
No.
Mm.
Uh,
Cayde?
Mhm.
How big are these hallways?
I'd say they're about maybe like probably about like 5 to 8 feet wide across, like side to side.
Okay.
And well, from where the avalanche just happened to the end of this little stretch, is probably. Let me actually take another peek, see at my little maze.
How
Judge.
tall are they?
How tall are they?
oh god.
I'd say maybe like 10 feet tall. A little bit wider above where part of the cave just collapsed.
Okay, up to
But
DM
not much.
discretion. Remember that potion I pulled out earlier?
Oh my god.
Yeah. oh boy.
I normally just use this for silly, so again, up to you.
Yeah.
But also, you should know that there is a chance it doesn't work at all. So, there is that.
Mhm.
I can DM you the details if you want.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. I'd like to see the details real quick.
If the owlbear potion doesn't work out, I do have a plan B.
It is an owlbear potion, oh my god.
Okay. You know what? I well,
I can wait to be burrowed out.
yeah. The only thing that I'm unsure about is that it lasts for 1 hour.
And well, unless True Self Potion is taken, which is also available and on hand.
You know what? I say go for it. Let's do it. Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. In that case, let me. 4. Okay, great. She heard that she's trapped. People that she has drug with her into this adventure are on the other side, and there's something apparently over there. So, desperate times call for desperate measures. She quickly just yells out, "Jack, or anyone, do you have a True Self Potion on hand?"
A what now?
Does Jack have one?
I'd say you can if you want.
Not on me.
I thought you, if
I'm
anyone,
fine.
might.
I'm fine with you having one for the sake of this Parsley, but I will say that if you don't think it would make sense for Jack to have one, I do have another idea of how we can solve this. So
I feel like considering the shit that happens around here, it would make sense for her to have like a small, like pocket-sized vial in her bag. In case of emergency.
Well, I know that you made fusion potion at one point, so I figured that there would be.
She did want to try making true self potions at some point too. So like, it makes sense.
Okay, great. In that case, she pulls. Chloe from the rubble manages to pull out of her pocket the owlbear potion, and going to consume it. And I don't know how it's gonna work. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Okay. 60% owlbear. Alright.
Oh boy.
Cool.
Hey.
I don't know what that looks like. I haven't rolled a 60% before. Awesome.
I want to know what a 100% looks like. That's
yeah, you really don't. Great. And the good news is she has control.
Yeah.
Yay. That's nice. That's great.
Is there a
if
bad
I
news
may,
for that one?
I think that a 60% owlbear Chloe, probably looks like, much, much bigger and bulkier than you usually are, with some of the owlbear features, but more anthropomorphic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, looking more like an owlbear than like a Chloe, but still in humanoid shape. And maybe like some of the sharper features are a little bit duller than usual.
Yeah, her main goal is to try to grow bigger so that she can just kind of burst out of this rubble. So
Sounds like that definitely worked.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I think definitely with Ashland's efforts already to dig Chloe out, and with that owlbear potion making you, grow a pretty large considering.
Like an
I think
Aarakocra,
you
but
are
if
able
an
to.
Aarakocra was an owlbear.
Yeah, I think you are able to burst from the rubble.
Wonderful.
Ashland hisses like a startled cat.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, Redacted just gonna jump as the apparently as the caved in section just kind of explodes and there's just this giant feathered creature and he's just gonna be like, sweet colors of the sky, what is that?
Good job, Chloe.
Let me-
I think I just found our distraction. Chloe, that way. She just kind of points at like where the other guys are coming from.
She salutes
Jack's just
and
gonna take the
runs.
others. Play along. That's Chloe. Play along. Oh my god, there's an owlbear in here!
This weird freak of an owlbear.
I think that I do want a performance or intimidation. Specifically intimidation from Chloe probably, and performance from Jack if Jack is coming around too and following after Chloe at all. But as Chloe rounds the corner and comes within sight of the lair entrance, it is just as a 3-headed goose with what looks like orange cantaloupe slices for beaks and little seed eyes comes out of the lair entrance with someone horribly familiar, Chloe, in tow, because she looks kind of like you, almost. But with her hair is not like the golden silky wavy kind that Chloe has. It's more like straight pale yellow corn hair, and she's not quite dressed right either. And the little goose goes, oh no, no. While the Chloe lookalike is like, just no, okay. And let me see those rolls. Was that
14 and a 9?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. She is going to try to, let out some sort of roar, but I don't think it's... She still doesn't have full owlbear vocal cords, so it's more of like a...
Could I argue giving her bardic inspiration, or is it a bit late for that?
Oh, well, you did a separate performance roll, so I don't know if...
I guess I did.
Yeah. Sorry.
All good, man. That was me being late on the draw.
That's alright. It happens. I do think that a 14 intimidation is enough to make them sort of nervous, keep them sort of nervous. But that it's not enough to really fully scare them into running away or anything, and that 9 in performance just isn't quite convincing enough. And
damn,
they're like, the goose specifically is like, you guys are, Peck,
language. Wait a minute. Jack just turns her head from around the corner to see the ghost talking. Hey, wait a second.
And I think the Chloe lookalike kind of is like, that's you. Oh my god. what did he say? What did he say? Hey, you! Pointing just vaguely at your group, and being like, what are you doing out of the tavern?
Jack is just giving the quote-unquote Chloe just the most unimpressed look. Just cringing and glaring at this thing.
Chloe's doing a full, like, head tilt, like, has given up the intimidating stage, just head tilt, and then a, like, peek, like a very bear, like, raises arm to, like, look down under and peek at Jack, but, like, next to her.
Jack, who has her rapier in hand, by the way, is just gonna walk toward these two and is just going to point
Hey
her
now!
rapier at the quote-unquote at the not Chloe.
No, I
You're
mean...
gonna tell me exactly what the hell's going on here. And can I roll intimidation?
Yes, absolutely.
I just, while we were doing that,
Oh
I
my
just want to
God.
give you the mental image of just Raddacted and maybe also Ashland just kind of peeking their heads out behind
On
the
the toon stack.
towering,
Mhm.
just peeking their heads out from behind the towering figure of Owlbear Chloe.
My rules today are shit. You know, maybe I'm not gonna use this dice anymore. That's a
Oh, well,
my
that's not
plus
terrible.
11. That's a 13.
Chloe, I was gonna say, Chloe is now behind you, like, standing on, I'm guessing crouched over a little bit, because the walls are 10, well, she's 10 feet tall, that's fine. And,
I'm
like,
using the help action.
doing the, like, yeah, hand and fist.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say advantage for you then, Jack.
Yay!
Oh,
There we go. 27.
A 27 will do it. I think she tries to hold her own for a minute, and she's just kind of frozen in that pose of, like, pointing at you over the sword, but also kind of leaned back a little bit now away from the rapier. And then she kind of just rips her arm back, and it's like,
I will
okay,
say
yeah,
the rapier is also smoking a bit. She got it enchanted recently.
ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's even scarier. I think the not Chloe reels back, and the goose does as well, just kind of like sticking at her heels. And the not Chloe is like, okay, shoot, I'll tell you
at the
anything.
monster?
Do what?
Slimy, orange, yellow, tentacle monster.
What about the monster? I didn't.
You with that thing?
Well, I mean,
Answer truthfully, and you don't get turned into diced vegetables.
Chloe's behind her, dragging claw along neck.
Ooh.
okay, yeah, no, we're with the monster. Yeah.
Have you been assisting that thing, luring people out of town?
Well, I wouldn't call it luring.
What has that thing
what
been
else?
doing then?
You call that?
Well, I mean, he said that he could, get us to the beyond without all the fancy schmancy whatever you have. I wanted, yeah.
Ooh, cult bullshittery. Love that. Alright.
Hang on.
Mhm.
Raddacted is just kind of blinking for a moment. I don't think you know what's in the beyond.
I mean, he said that, like, we could, have bigger and grander everything out there, and that it was like a place unlike any we'd ever seen, and
We're from the Beyond Buster.
well, I mean,
And most food
Yeah.
that gets taken there gets eaten.
what? I just Please stop. Please. Can you call your whatever that is off?
Down, Chloe.
She gives you a glare. She can still emote because she's human enough.
At her. Shit-eating
looks-
grin.
Yeah, I bet.
But that's not what she's supposed to look like. I'm supposed to look like her right now. That's how we're supposed to get out.
By looking like us?
Yeah, he said just like it would. What? He said
Grab
it'd
your
just
hands.
be like
Grab your hands toward Jack.
What is it?
Point and beak. Point and beak. Grab your hands.
I think she wants that true self potion.
Oh shit! Yeah, right here. Let me get you that. Jack's gonna open her bag, get you that, uncork it, hands it to you.
Downs that sucker. Well, that's Chloe again. Anyway,
you're Chloe again. And the not Chloe is suddenly looking very awkward.
Well, I will say you did
Transformation magic.
very good job.
Huh?
You did a good job. I mean, it's not perfect,
Oh.
obviously, but no one could be exactly like me. So, very good job.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I mean, he just said it would be a little switch, for a little while, and so he gave me the notes on how to act and all that, and just
Well, stand up straighter.
to be.
First
Okay.
off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
much
Okay.
better. Okay, continue.
So you're
Okay. Yes.
you're supposed to replace us?
Sounds like it.
So, well, he said that you guys would be okay. That it like we weren't gonna hurt you or anything. We were just gonna like replace you, and then we'd get to enjoy the beyond for at least a little while.
You realize how
and-
messed up that sounds, right?
This is just like the after hours.
Huh?
Nothing.
Well, it's we I figured it.
Why just a
Maybe-
little while?
Well, I didn't know if I was going to stay forever, but I wanted to see it at least just once, just for a little while. But he was talking that he wanted it to be like a forever thing, yeah.
Well, might I ask,
Well,
where do we go when this theoretically happens?
I don't know.
He didn't tell you that?
He said you'd be taken care of.
I see.
I think he meant that in the murder way.
Yeah.
Besides, let me
sounds
just
good.
tell you a few things about us and where we come from. One, the Beyond, as you call it, it's warm there, and I hear that you people don't do well with the warmth. And we need the warmth, and we'll probably die in the cold if we
Unless
don't
they
have
take
anything
our
to...
bodies, Jack.
Okay, well, skin puppets... Yikes.
To be fair, they're
Skin
not
puppets wasn't in the
taking.
plan, right?
I was gonna say they're not taking our bodies. They're making food bodies.
Yeah, but what do
They're
they
not
want with
the-
Harold?
What did you guys want with Harold?
Well,
Wait, is Harold making the bodies?
no.
Did you kidnap
Harold
Harold?
is your goose.
Is he in
yes.
danger?
Yes,
he's
he
not
was-
in danger. He's just
He
away
seemed pretty
for the moment.
unconscious when he
Um,
came here, so...
Well, he was just putting up a little bit of a fuss, and
that's my
he
boy.
So
said
you
it would be
knocked
better. So
Him out.
Well, I didn't. It was the boss, Al.
And you think that's not going to hurt him And you think that we're not gonna get mad about that, knowing that you heart our goose, and she's pointing the sword
no,
again.
it's not them. That's not them. It's Al, remember? We should go talk to
Well,
Al.
the owl guy. Still, She lowers the sword again.
Oh boy. I don't know anything about, like, skin puppets or whatever. I don't know what his plan was for making this more long term, if it is as warm as you say it is out there. But I never heard about anything scary. As far as I knew, I was going to go out there like this.
I mean, the truth is, like, from what we've heard, like, nobody really knows about the beyond from in here because, well, once you go quote-unquote enlightened, you never really come back.
Well, Al might.
No, why would you want to leave peace?
Jack just cringes, not trying to hide it like last time.
It's not as pleasant as you might think. It's
more of
a
a-
rough out there.
It's more of a rest in peace kind of situation.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh
no.
You're lying, aren't ya?
Wish we were.
I wish I was.
Oh no.
If you're really skeptical, here, feel my hand, and she'll kind of walk over and offer her hand.
Okay. And the not Chloe places her hand on yours.
It's warm, or at least as warm as it can be in a cold place like this.
Oh yeah. That's weird.
Chloe's taking this moment to have it as a distraction to turn to the other two and go, ow, ow, owl, ow, owl, owl, ow, 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 ow.
Ashland is just staring at her like, what?
Ow, owl, ow, ow.
Chloe, I don't.
Are you okay? Are you having a stroke?
Owl Tavern. Ow, ow, owl, ow, ow, Alan,
Chloe,
ow,
Chloe,
ow,
Chloe.
owl, ow.
I'm just saying, I don't
Please.
think owls have tentacles.
Listen, I don't know, but there's gotta be something there, right? She glances back over her shoulder to see if the others are watching.
I think the not Chloe is giving you a very disturbed look, as is the not Harold.
Sorry, I just had something stuck in my throat.
An owl?
Huh? I was an owl just a second ago. Did you see that? You saw that. Yeah.
Well,
She
It was a feather, actually. Happens.
hairballs.
Well,
For feather balls?
The feather balls.
Anyway, take us to your leader.
Okay,
So are you? I promise not to slice you into bits anymore. You seem like you're kind of not chill with this situation.
Yeah. Also, stand up straight.
Or,
You're
well,
slouching
you are
again.
chill, but you're, you know.
yeah, sorry.
Posture. Very
Chloe
important to
said
be a
snip,
Chloe.
It looks like a few strings might have been pulled here when it comes to this whole thing. Sorry about that.
Somebody was lying to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a difference between somebody deliberately lying to you about the beyond and just having a misinterpretation. And I'd say whoever this owl figure is probably knows more than they're letting on.
Yeah. Either way, even if it was a... Oh my god, Chloe. Even if it was a misinterpretation, it's a gravely mistaken one.
Okay, alright then. Yeah. Follow me then. Yeah. And she is going to lead you towards the lair, but I think the Not Herald just kind of sticks behind and it's like, I'm not doing that. He's gonna skin our hides. He's gonna be mad.
I'll skin him first.
Oh, that's scary. Anyways, I'm going. Just be careful, Coriander, okay? Yeah, okay. What are you gonna do? I don't know. I don't know. Go home, I guess?
Yeah, you do
Okay.
that.
Just, be careful, okay, Paprika? Yeah, okay. And, the little Not Herald scurries back off into the tunnels.
Nice to meet you. Good luck.
Sorry for
Thanks
giving
for
you
the map.
cosmic horror.
And I think with that, Coriander turns and gestures for you to follow over her shoulder. And she says, "Come on, his room, chamber, whatever. It's not far. Just right this way." And I think that's where we'll leave off and pick up in a part 2 later on.
Yeah.
That was such a good game.
This is so good.
This is so
This
much
is
fun.
so wonderful. The world building. I'm obsessed.
World
I
building
got
goes
silly with
crazy.
it.
I love
I
it.
can
so
like see everything so vividly in my brain.
Thank you.
It's so good.
I decided to get silly with it.
You did such
Honestly,
a good job.
Most of the like world details haven't been written down other than the most important like plot bits, of course. It was
Yeah.
just kind of off the dome because I decided to get silly about it mid-game.
But it
So
did.
creative.
You fooled us all. It's so wonderful.
Holy shit! Yeah, no.
Okay, anyways, thank you all so much for playing with me, and thank you past, present, and future listeners. We'll see you again in part 2 of It Came from the Fridge, I suppose.
Bye.
I'll see you around.
Bye-bye.